Alright, so we should be back up now. Sorry, that was one of them fucking lag spikes that just makes you reset the whole stream. So we're gonna have a part 1 and a part 2, but it don't fucking matter because this is UFC chill and nothing UFC and chill and not nothing too important. So with that being said, well, we'll cover a little bit more of the weekly grind and stuff before we get out of here, and then I'll probably go do something and come back right back to actually just cover the straight live UFC 222 predictions. Either way, we still got the weekly grind, so cover that while we get back up in this joint. You know, everybody comes back or whatever. So we had Anderson Silva. We see him training these fucking what looked like to be pretty interesting knees, post USADA knees. We got.
Good. Beautiful. Good.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Mega Mateo, Killer Shamo. What's going on, OG? Yeah, I had to restart the stream, man. I had to restart the stream. We hit a lag spike, and it's probably actually, you know what? I might have to get off of here sooner rather than later. I don't know what's going. You know, we just had another lag spike, so we'll see what happens, man. If it gets too bad, I'll probably just go off and come back for the live UFC 222 predictions. I don't think we should have another issue anytime soon, but I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? We're just chilling. So with that being said, what else we got? What else we got? Is this is UFC on Fox. This is The Argument, I believe.
Well, as you mentioned, Michael, we're going to talk to DC.
Oh, I think this is that fucking argument between Daniel Cormier and Dominic Cruz. Listen to the beginning of this, bro. Listen how annoyed Daniel Cruz is before they even, or Daniel Cormier is with Dominic Cruz before they even start. He's like, "What? Are you gonna let me talk, Dominic?"
And John, because obviously we know they were down right next to the octagon. Let's get their perspective right now, John Anik and Daniel Cormier. Thanks for the OT, guys. What did you make of the finish there?
Oh, we're here as long as you need us, KB. Daniel, your thoughts on a very controversial end to our main event tonight?
Dominic, can I talk? Dom.
Does he seem serious or not? Dominic, can I talk? He just let you know they had something before commercial break. Daniel Cormier and Dominic Cruz were already going back and forth. Dominic, can I talk?
Very controversial end to our main event tonight.
Dominic, can I talk? Dom, can I talk? That's the question. Dom, can I talk? Listen,
please.
When you
You tell me. These motherfuckers are not happy, bro. Dominic Cruz, that's the thing about Dominic Cruz. And I like Dominic Cruz. And I also like, you know, when commentators have discussion. But it seems a lot of the time to me, Dominic Cruz is like, you know, disregards some other people's, you know, opinions. Like, if Dominic Cruz feels like he's right, he kind of comes off as dismissive a little bit. Like, Daniel Cormier's trying to argue a point, and Dominic Cruz just sounds like he's already done with it. Like, bro, I already won this conversation. Like, why are we talking? Listen to Dominic the in his voice, like the fucking you tell me, like, oh, Dominic, can I talk?
Thoughts on a very controversial end to our main event tonight?
Dominic, can I talk? Dom, can I talk? That's the question. Dom, can I talk? Listen,
please.
When you watch the replay, can we run that back? Anyone, can we watch the replay? I thought that these elbows.
Yeah, they got into it. They were going back and forth on the controversial finish and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. Dominic Cruz and DC. But that's not the only person. I think Dominic Cruz has went back and forth like that with Bisping. Dominic Cruz, he might be the former 135-pound champion, but verbally, he don't give a fuck who you are, nigga. I don't care if you're Daniel Cormier. He ain't got to back down. You know, like a lot of people, if they're talking to DC or something, Dominic Cruz ain't that fucking guy. I don't care if you're Michael Bisping. I don't care if you're Daniel Cormier. If I feel like I'm right, I'm going to let you fucking know, Michael Bisping. Like, they go back and forth. Bisping will tell him, like, he said something. One time, bro, Dominic Cruz said something about this nigga's eye, bro. Like, Bisping said something, at least I'm not 4 foot tall. And he was like, at least I got both eyes. Like, Dominic Cruz goes at it with these niggas. Like, can I talk, Dominic? This is a whole nother person. I just see a lot of very contentious arguments with Dominic Cruz for I don't even know the reason. He just seems like that type of person. Like, I don't know. But that it just makes for very interesting back and forth between the commentators. I will say that much. What we got going on though before we play something else? Pablo Platinum Escobar said I hadn't seen this video. You hadn't saw that? Yeah, he gets into it with everybody, man. For sure. Yeah, that was pretty. They were into it, and then like they go slow mo, and they're still, Dominic Cruz is, of course, I mean, he's kind of biased. Even if you think Dominic Cruz is right, you have to admit he's kind of biased. It's his teammate Jeremy Stephens, Team Alliance versus Team Alpha Male. Alpha Male and Dominic Cruz rivalry goes back to forever. Alpha Male and Alliance, same thing. So if you're talking about an illegal strike by an Alliance fighter to a Team Alpha Male guy, how are you going to have the Alliance coach be unbiased? Of course Dominic Cruz is going to be on his guy's side. You know what I'm saying? But even he is kind of right. Like, I do agree that an illegal blow had nothing to do with the knockout, because the shot that dropped Emmett, the shot after, the follow-up, those weren't illegal. There was a chain of, in about 8 strikes, there was about maybe 2 illegal shots, maybe. And they came in the middle of the fucking combo, the combination, like in the middle of the chain. I don't know. I don't think it should have been overturned. They can appeal it all they want. I think Dominic Cruz is right as far as it shouldn't be overturned. But at the same time, him and Daniel Cormier is right too. Daniel Cormier is not even saying it should be overturned. What Daniel Cormier is saying is, hey, all I'm saying is he landed some illegal strikes. I'm not saying he intended on doing it. I'm not saying it should be overturned. I'm not saying it was his job not to throw him. I'm just saying 2 of those strikes were technically illegal. Dominic Cruz is like, oh, well, yeah, but, oh, well, they're technically illegal, but we won. Alliance, nigga. Like, I'm okay, I get it, Dom, I get it. But they're illegal. So, I mean, the back and forth is just crazy. But Daniel Cormier was right, like, and the part that a lot of people think is illegal isn't even the illegal part. When the knee was going up, like, say this is his head. When the knee goes up and hits his head, that's not the illegal strike. The actual illegal strike is when the knee comes back down and grazes his head. Because when the knee was going up, there was only 3 points of contact. Josh Emmett, there was 1 hand up, so it was legal. But whenever the knee was coming back down, his hand had to hit the mat, and which means he was then all 4 points of contact. But like, he wasn't throwing that knee. He already threw the knee. Now it's just coming back down and grazes you. But Daniel Cormier was right. When it came back down, technically Josh Emmett was a downed opponent and your knee touched his head. So being technical, that was illegal, but it wasn't intentional or anything like that. It was just technically illegal. So it was really a big-ass, heated argument between Daniel Cormier and Dominic Cruz, both DCs, over essentially nothing. Because whoever's right in that argument, it doesn't mean the fight should even be overturned. Now, Uriah Faber was, of course, on Team DC on that argument. He's saying Dominic Cruz and Bisping are both blind. Of course those were illegal. But that goes back to the biasness. Of course Uriah Faber is going to be on the illegal strike side, and of course Dominic Cruz is going to be on Jeremy Stephens' side. So there's a lot of biasness. The only unbiasedness in that specific scenario was probably Daniel Cormier and Michael Bisping, and they even disagree. So really, who the fuck knows what's going on with that? I don't think it's going to get overturned. They'll probably appeal it, but yeah. Web PK Vid said Dom's really good at dominating the narrative verbally, and I know a lot about that, man. Like, dominating the narrative verbally. I like, me and my brother, we've been fucking verbally battling for years. Fucking mental chess. It's crazy the shit that goes on between us. I shit on him, but no, I know exactly what you mean. Like, even if you're not right and you can verbally dominate the conversation, that's how my fucking brother does. Like, I'll be right, but it doesn't matter, because, like, you saw Michael Bisping was sitting next to Dominic Cruz, so, like, what my brother would do is he'll be like, no, it was illegal. You just heard Michael Bisping agree with me. Everybody thinks you're fucking wrong, dude, and it's like, yeah, but I know I'm fucking right, so me and you can do this all day. That's how Daniel Cormier, Dom, I get it. You think you're right, but you're, like, that's what was going on there with Dominic Cruz in DC, like, what goes on with me and my brother. Like, it really don't even fucking matter who's right, but I'm not about to let you get one on me, bro, because I think you're wrong. And then, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, no one's really going to give an inch. But yeah, I see that a lot with Daniel Cormier, you know what I'm saying? That, like, big brother mentality or little brother, whatever the fuck. Stamina MC said, but Cruz was right, though. Stamina MC says Cruz was right. Well, Cruz, they were both right, because technically there was an illegal strike. There was 2 of them out of maybe 8. So technically, yeah, there was an illegal strike. That's all Daniel Cormier was arguing. Daniel Cormier wasn't arguing and saying, illegal strike, that whole knockout was illegal, overturn. He was just saying, hey, technically there was a couple illegal strikes. So in that sense, DC was right. But Dominic Cruz clarified it toward the end, which is, you know, like even if it was an illegal strike, it wasn't intentional, therefore it shouldn't be overturned. So, I mean, Cruz was right, even if he was biased, but Daniel Cormier, I don't think Daniel Cormier was wrong just because Cruz was right. Both of these guys were right, but they were kind of arguing different points. Like, you know, if Dominic Cruz was arguing and saying that there were no illegal strikes, that's wrong. But that's not what he was saying. He was just saying that even, you know, like, they might have been technically illegal by a margin, splitting hairs, but that's no reason for this fight to be overturned at all. 24/7 said, back in this Mimi. What? Mimi's back? I didn't even see fucking Mimi come through. It's probably because I'm on, like, top chat or live chat or something. Back in this Mimi Echo, brother. Oh, we got Echo again? Do we got fucking Echo? Let me know if we're echoing. One way. Michael Bisping versus Lyoto. Who wins? That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I honestly don't know off the top of my head, though. Just heard Josh Emmett got 3 facial fractures, said Platinum Pablo Escobar. I heard that, too. That probably came from some of them elbows. I'll tell you this much. Those facial fractures did not come from elbows to the back of the head or that knee. So argue all you want about illegal strikes. None of those did that. The orbitals, you know what I'm saying? The knee didn't fuck up his face like that, or the elbows to the back of the head. That was actually Lil Heathen, heavy hands, cracking shit. Or maybe even his elbows, the legal elbows did that. But yeah, he did some damage in that fight. John Fitzpatrick said, Dom is like Mr. Nice Guy, fake-ass motherfucker. That describes my brother in a fucking nutshell. He'll tell, bro, I can't wait until we actually have a back and forth, me and my fucking brother, because it's going to be, we're going to get into it. We might even build that shit into a fucking fight. I'm just saying. Like, that Dominic Cruz is like my fucking brother, bro. That's exactly what he's like. Like, he's going to argue his point until the cows come home. You prove him wrong, he'll move the goalpost. And really, that nigga, he acts like a nice guy. A lot of people believe he's a nice guy, but he might low-key be an asshole. I know that's the case with my brother, motherfucking. It don't matter who comes over, bro. And it might usually his motherfucking fellow simpletons. But my brother does a good job of getting people to rally on his side. And that's always been the case growing up. I can be right. I can be telling you the sky's blue, but he'll make it sound cooler that the sky's green. And so motherfuckers are just like, oh, we don't really know who's right because you guys are both arguing, but we're just rocking with the sky's green. It's like, what? So that's why I got the mentality of like, fuck all you niggas. Like, you know, I'm ready to debate a whole fucking army of people. Like, I'll take on you, fucking you. But that's just, I'm telling you, man, it's like mental warfare that went on between me and this nigga. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, it's like Dominic Cruz versus Daniel Cormier. I'm DC, though. I'm the funny guy, you know. And it's really like that, bro, because I'm more like Daniel Cormier. Like, everything's a joke, you know. Everyone's always having fun around me. Like, that's how it is, me and Daniel Cormier. So that's crazy. It's the similarities. That's really what our fucking shit is like. I'm DC, he's DC. But he's Dominic Cruz. I'm Daniel Cormier. Sam MC said, ouch, talking about some orbital fractures. Lol, shut the fuck up with the knee, said Lol. Lol, pretty funny. Nah, Mimi equals bitch, said 24/7 faded. Yes, there's echo. What the fuck? Why is there echo? Said 24/7 faded. Huh. I'm not sure why that is. Let's see. Desktop audio, webcam. Let's see what happens if I do this. Now can you hear me at all? That's the real question. I just turned. Let's see what happens if I do this. So I'm gonna see if it's still echoing for a second. But I have to wait until I can hear it. Now, can you hear me at all? That's the real question. I just turned. Let's see what happens if I do this. So, I'm going to see if it's still echoing for a second. But I have to wait until I can hear it. Now, can you hear me at all? That's the real question. I just turned. Let's see what happens if I do this. So, I'm going to see if it's still echoing. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's echoing. It might be better now. But it's also audio input captures down, so if I did anything on the screen, you guys might not be able to hear that. If I just turn my webcam down, now can you guys hear? Probably not. Put captures down, so if I did anything on the screen, you guys might not be able to hear that. If I just turn my webcam down, now can you guys hear? Probably not. Okay, so yeah, I think you guys can hear me now. Huh, that's interesting. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. So you said it's on now. So right now, let me know in the chat if you can hear me, but it's not fucking echoing. Because if so, I'm not sure why that was doing that. Why it wasn't echoing. It was quieter for a time. How about now, though? It wasn't echoing. They just need to upgrade their cardboard box computer they have. No, I think it was echoing, bro. Like, I don't know why. It's like after the lag spike, when I restart the stream, it started echoing. But it's did that one time before, and I don't know what that comes from. I think it's better now, you guys are saying. But, I mean, I'm streaming on the... I was streaming on the same settings that I had been streaming on, so I don't know why it would echo at some point and not echo afterward. Even though someone said, I'm on mobile, by the way, Lowe's, it's cool now. Okay, so, well, if it's cool now, it should be cool now. Hey, fuck it. It is what it is. I might have to change that in the next stream or something. I really don't know why I would have to do that now, but it really don't fucking matter, dog. Is there anything else we're going to fucking cover, though? I mean, we've been chilling, streaming for a while now. Is there anything else on this fucking weekly grind that we need to cover? Let's see. We got the... that is so interesting. Why the fuck would it be recording me twice? Desktop audio. Maybe it's because... I don't know. I'm not sure why that is. Anyways, this was Uriah Faber.
Dude, Dominic Cruz and Michael Bisping are fucking blind. That was a knee to the back of the head. To the knee to the back of the head. An illegal knee to the illegal back of the head. Give me a friggin' break. Congratulations to Stevens. He fought a good one. Dude,
Yeah, man, that's really interesting, that whole situation. There's a heated rivalry going on there, so, you know, that's a little bit of why, you know, you're not going to get a clear answer from either side. So you got to find somebody in the middle to give their unbiased opinion. And people are still, yo, who the fuck is that? I don't know, but I like the picture. Carla Esparza and Olsab Selbute. What the fuck you talking about? Underwater fighting. I predict this will be the next big thing. Whale sharks. That's pretty funny. Hey, I'm down for some underwater fighting. Hey, have y'all ever, speaking of underwater fighting, have y'all ever had some fucking underwater sex? I have. That shit's pretty awkward. You know, like in a pool with chlorine and shit. Like, whole time I'm thinking, hey, I'm cool with this, but I don't know how it's going to do for you. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, motherfucking Thug Thizzle, you know what I'm saying? Carla Esparza, she's going to be fighting... Who's she fighting? Claudia Gadelha? Is Carla Esparza fighting Claudia Gadelha next? Right? UFC 225. They've got the rivalry. Yeah, Claudia. That's who she's fighting. She's fighting Claudia. That's who she's fighting. Minotauro MMA. What we got going on over here, Minotauro? Nigga, is that cheese? Ain't that what rich people eat? Don't they melt cheese like that, nigga? Ain't that fondue, nigga? Yeah, y'all thought I didn't know my shit. What the... What the fuck is going on here? Are these niggas cooking something in cheese?
saiu da casa?
Foi muito bom. Eu até falei pra ele, eu vi na Veja essa semana.
Nigga, that pepper jack and shit, you see, motherfucker? That's like pepper jack, nigga.
A indicação daqui, né? Mas não, nem associaram com tudo, só botaram a casa dentro. Tava assim, bom, bonito e barato. Cervejinha, Beija Rio. A Beija Rio dessa semana que passou, né? Da semana passada.
Nigga, if you're at a restaurant, he ain't working here, clearly. If this is your birthday, ain't they supposed to be cooking the fucking cheese, my nigga? What the fuck? I would be damned if I'm going to a restaurant so I can do the fucking cooking. The fuck? You trying to pay your own bill, my dude? Ain't they supposed to have a dude with the chef hat singing happy birthday? Happy birthday, Bigfoot. Fucking cooking the cheese for him and shit. My niggas in there whipping, you know what I'm saying? Water whipping the cheese and shit. The fuck? I don't even know if that video's over, but I don't know what the fuck we're gonna get to in there. So, oh, and it's not even in. I don't even know what he's talking about. What else we got over here? We got Jose Aldo Jr. Oficial. Jose Aldo prepared. Was he going to be fighting soon? I wouldn't be surprised. He lost to Max Holloway, but he ain't done. He ain't done. Jose Aldo. Who's he going to fight? Aldo Lamas 2 or something? Aldo coming back? Is he staying in featherweight? Can't read it. Let's see what the full-time family's talking about for a second. Take this off full screen. Let's see. What we got going on over here? We got Stamina. She said that seems better. It was quieter for a time. Okay. Can you eat paper money? Moon fan. Yeah, I know. I'll eat real money, though. How about you send me some motherfucking real money to eat? Can you eat paper money? I don't know what you mean by that, OG. Vipin Mathan. It's good, bro. Much appreciated. Roland Axe said, Lewis versus Ngannou. That's what I'm waiting for. Rate the War said, MMA holes. God, I know what you're trying to do. Smells like an MMA hole in here. That's because my dog just shit in the other room. No, I'm just fucking around. My brother's puppy did, and they had to clean that shit up because I got a fucking good dog. My dog's trained. Fucking little mutt. I'm just fucking around. Either way, I had a feeling this was going to come, but you know what? That was a one-time thing. I'm going to let it slide. Jacob Fitzpatrick said, wanker. Brendan Schaub's Pink Boot said, I would let full-time hit me with an illegal knee. I swear I want to peel. Hey, I'm down. Nigga, I'm not a fighter. My shit, actually, I got some strong-ass legs. It'll probably take you the fuck out if you let me knee you straight the fuck out. You won't be appealing because you won't be waking up. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm just joking. Stamina MC said, Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou. What the fuck? Ngannou. Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou, though, on a serious note. The fight needs to happen, man. A 3-round fight, definitely. Can't be a 5-round fight or it will look like Dada Kimbo. Cannot be a 5-round fight. It's got to be a 3-round fight. And even if it's a 3-round fight, one of them niggas is going to have to conserve their energy. They both can't come in there, you know what I'm saying, swinging for the fence. I don't even know if that fight's going to get to the 2nd round, man. That just sounds like a fucking amazing fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? The night of Francis Stipe, it didn't sound too fun. That fight wasn't that tight. But Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis in a 3-round fight has to happen in 2018. I really wish Derek Lewis would have called him out on the mic. Bro, that was part of the most exciting fight. Like, leading up to the fight on Ariel Hill when he's showing shit, he was like, oh, yeah, you know, once I beat him, where's Francis Ngannou's tired ass at? You know, the whole where Ronda Rousey fine ass at? He already had it fine-tuned and changed to fucking where's Francis's tired ass at? But he missed the opportunity on the microphone. Maybe he don't even want that fight. I don't know. No, Derek Lewis does. I don't know what's going on with that fight. I want to see it, though. Pete 6 355 JKL said Emmett moved the back of his head towards the elbows in order to not get 6 facial fractures. Hey, maybe, I wonder if he's got any fractures back there and shit, and up here. Brandon Zingano said DC would be a great fight, but yeah, no, Jeremy Stephens was throwing with shots, throwing them shots with some fucking fire, bro. Them elbows, all that's what he does. Jeremy Stephens, I'm low key happy Jeremy Stephens won, even though it went against my prediction. Because at first I thought Jeremy Stephens was gonna win. I changed my predictions at the end, but Jeremy Stephens, I had that heart, nigga, because I felt like, you know what I'm saying? He's a heavy-handed fan favorite. I felt like this is his time. But just doing the research, you know, his trouble with wrestlers, Josh Emmett. And I'm not going to lie, bro. Josh Emmett in the first round and even before he got finished, he looked like he was the footwork. He was just athletic in there, explosive. I was like, Josh Emmett even put himself on my radar. Even though he lost and got knocked out, I still think he deserves to be in the top 5 of the featherweight division. Not even now, but I don't think it was a fluke that Josh Emmett knocked out Ricardo Lamas. I'm just saying Josh Emmett does deserve to be up there. He got caught, but it was kind of like Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw. If Josh Emmett knocks out, you know, because he set Jeremy Stephens down in the first round. He set him on his butt one time in the first round. If Josh Emmett knocks out Jeremy Stephens in that first round, this whole fucking narrative has changed. We're not talking about controversial strikes, illegal elbows, facial fractures. We're not talking about Team Alpha Male versus, you know, Alliance. We're not talking about Dominic Cruz, DC. We're talking about the brand new Josh Emmett featherweight fucking contender that was looking insane, came through, got on everybody's radar by knocking out Ricardo Lamas, and then he set down Jeremy Stephens in the first round. Like, we're talking about a new title contender. And even though he didn't get the win and what happened, I'm looking forward to Josh Emmett's next fight in the top 5 of the division. I still think he proved himself as a top 5 featherweight. Like, his footwork, bro, he was in there moving, bro. He was in there fucking moving. I'm not a fighter, but what I was watching, I was like, yo, this nigga's ready, bro. He was, like, just all around. His footwork was insane, man. He seemed like he was explosive, athletic. We knew he had the striking ability from the Ricardo Lamas fight. He also set down Jeremy Stephens once. And he's got the wrestling credentials. You know, he trains with Team Alpha Male. In some of his previous fights, he's scored multiple takedowns. So I'm not writing Josh Emmett off, even though he lost to Jeremy Stephens. I'm definitely not writing him off, you know, even though he lost that big fight. And, you know, he just, you know, it got on a lot of people's radar. But, yeah, that was a dope-ass fight. What up, y'all? UK in the building, says CFR News. What's up, CFR? One Way said, sorry, I meant Derek Lewis, not DC. Mega Mateo said, Aldo versus Jeremy should happen. Yeah, that sounds like a fight. That sounds like a fight for Jeremy. Jeremy's not going to turn down any fights if they say Aldo versus Jeremy. Excuse me, I'm sure he'll take that fight if they say Aldo versus Jeremy. Jeremy Stephens isn't the guy to turn down fights. But I don't know if beating Aldo necessarily gets Jeremy Stephens the next title shot. You know what I'm saying? If that is what Jeremy Stephens wants to get to the gold, but he'll do whatever he needs to do on the way. I was thinking for Jeremy Stephens, he should fight the loser of Frankie Edgar and Brian Ortega. Let's say Frankie Edgar wins. Then we got Brian Ortega versus Jeremy Stephens. And I think if Jeremy Stephens gets that one, he moves up. But Aldo works too. I mean, yeah, I think that's the 3 most realistic opponents, though, for Jeremy Stephens. Either Jose Aldo, Frankie Edgar, or Brian Ortega. MMA Vlogger said the new Jose Aldo is on a 3 losing streak. He should retire. Yeah, he is on a losing streak. Unfortunately. I don't know if he should retire, though. He lost to Max Holloway for 2 of those losses. Essentially the same fight. So, yeah, I don't know if he should retire. I don't know if I'm on that train. Definitely at least one more fight. And he's like, man, Jose Aldo, even if he can't beat Max Holloway, is still going to beat a lot of featherweights. So I don't know about retire for sure. He just was too high level for too long. But if he loses another fight, what if he fights Jeremy Stephens and gets smoked? 3 facial fractures, you know what I'm saying? If that were to happen, then I would say it might be time. Jerome C. said, why?
About 30%. Everybody knows what I'm capable of. That was 30% right there, and I still dominated.
My guy, Tommy Bones said, sub doggy with the $2 donation, had some big sloppy titties for breakfast. That sounds delicious. Hey, motherfucking, I was trying to think of like a fucking titty cereal name, like Titty-O's. That's a fucking Titty-O's. That sounds fucking delicious. Thank you very much for the $2, good sir. Where were we at? We were John Fitzpatrick said Steven would put Aldo to sleep. That'd be a hell of a fight, man. I'd really like to see that fight now. I'm fucking super happy for Jeremy Stephens getting that win. Super happy that he was able to get it done, bro. Broke into the top 4. Like, that's a feel-good story for the MMA world. Jeremy versus Holloway. Stephens versus Holloway. I mean, it's happened once, but I'm just saying, my nigga, let's fucking go. He's on the way. I just want to see him fight for the title.
Everybody knows what I'm capable of. That was 30% right there, and I still dominated.
OG Tommy Bones with the $2. What's cracking in here today? Shit, motherfucking nothing, man. We're just chilling. I did the UFC 222 predictions. I'm going to do a separate live stream on those later where I'm only doing those. But I did the research and shit all on a live stream. So predictions, we've been covering what's going on in the weekly MMA, you know, social media and shit with all these motherfuckers. Like over here. Like over yonder. Like, you know, watching all this stuff, you know. My nigga cooking cheese, you know. Speaking of big, hey, I'm just saying, where Tommy Bones, where you at? You know what I'm saying? We got to scroll up just for you. This is just for you. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, we been checking it out. What did she put on there? Oh, hey, booty. You know what I'm saying? Paige Van Zandt. Got the best caption in the world for that picture. Like, just looking at her own ass. Like, just checking. Like, hey, mother, I think my butt. Hey, girl, I think my butt getting big. Y'all remember that song? Let's see. We got Demetrius Johnson coming back. We got Valentina Shevchenko and my dog, Max Holloway. I mean, fucking Timon. I don't know why I keep getting those confused. Max Holloway don't even look like Timon. Not really. Just a little. But not that much, though. We got Donald Cerrone.
Everybody knows what I'm capable of. That was 30% right there, and I still dominated.
Still dominated. Speaking of dominating, we got Donald Cerrone dominating on a motherfucking dirt bike with no wheels. I think we're going to call that a snow bike. A snow dirt bike. Or just a snow bike. Let's see what we got to say. He said, Tommy Bones said, RIP full-time's cousin. He'll be back, dog. Hey, man. Hey, motherfucker, you just gotta put respect on his name for stepping in there. But y'all should have saw like my dad, right? I was thinking he was about to come over here and be like, you know, man, you know, we went to the fight, it didn't go his way, but he's gonna get him next time. My dad was over here with the facial mode, like, yo, when he was getting knocked out, he was like, like my dad was cracking jokes. Like, hold on, let me get the nerd herd. Hey, nerd herd, upstairs, please. Thank you. I'm recording. Bye. Fucking nerd herd. But, bro, like, he had just, like, because my cousin that was boxing, I guess, had just told my dad, like, made him walk. Like, my dad was like, before you go over here, can you just, like, stop me? I don't want to go to the store with you. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm riding with you, but just drop me off right here. Like, nah, you want to go there, you got to walk. Ride with me to get lunch. It's like, nigga, I'm not even eating. You want me to ride with you? And I need to do this? You know what I'm saying? And that's his uncle. So, you know, even it's family business. It's all fun and games. My dad, he's a jokester like me. You know what I'm saying? He finds good comedy. He said his grandpa was there and he was like, oh, you know, so, you know, your grandson was in there fighting. That's not my grandson. Like, man, I could never take none of them niggas with me. If I were to ever get in like a YouTuber fight, like me and Fast Topics were to ever get in like an MMA fight, I'm not bringing them niggas. Because if I lose, they're going to be clowning the fuck out of me. I'm not even telling them niggas that I'm going to fight. Because already, he said next time he comes at me sideways, I'm going to tell him, hey, why don't you go take that shit to the ring? Bro, if you get in a fight and your family is the type of niggas that like to crack jokes and clown on you, well, goddamn nerd herd. What the? Hey, nerd herd. Bye. Bye, Ashley. I'll see you tomorrow. Fucking nerd. But the fucking charade brigade right in the laundry room, right outside the fucking YouTube studio. But all I'm saying is, if you're going to ever plan on fighting, getting into fighting, don't take your family with you. Because they are going to clown your ass every holiday, every motherfucking birthday. You will never live it down. You can't even get into motherfucking sports, bro, because if you do, you're getting clowned, nigga. I don't know, if you get dunked on, you're about to hear about it. If you get knocked out, you're about to hear about it. If you get in a family argument, hey, what happened when you was in the ring, though? Do I need to go get that nigga that knocked? It's all fun and games, but still, you got to put that level of, that respect. He stepped in there and did his amateur thug dizzle. But he was in my garage training, bro, for a lot of his training and shit. I got some dusty-ass, rusty-ass weights. But he was in there just pumping them like, hey, I got to keep hitting these weights because I know there's some Asian dude that wants to knock me out or some Mexican dude that wants to knock me out right now. So I got to get ready to knock him out. My dad said it looked like they set him up. He said it looked like they set him up. They said he was fighting Pablo. That nigga had fights. This is my cousin's debut, amateur debut. My dad said he was throwing and missing. He said it looked like he didn't have a target. My dad was joking, though. And also, they had just got into it a little bit. But he was saying fucking his opponent, it looked like they set it. It looked like they set my cousin up. Like, that nigga was in there looking like a real boxer. Boom, 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 boom. Just clipping shit. He said, and then once my cousin ran out of gas, bad news bears, but much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had to share that story. I didn't, with the full-time family. I low-key kind of was like, man, I don't even want to put it out there because if one day, like, my family sees it, they're gonna be mad at my dad. But they're not even really gonna be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how much of a fucking jokester he is, like me. My dad's like a troll before trolling was even trolling. Like, my dad's hella funny, so. But the way he was retelling it, bro, I swear to God, I'll get him to come tell y'all the story, and y'all will die laughing. If he walks in this house in the next 30 minutes for whatever reason, I don't know, to drop something off or drop someone off, whatever reason, I don't know when he's ever going to be here. But if he shows up, I'm going to have him come in here and tell y'all the story, and I swear to God, it's going to be hilarious, bro. But yeah, much appreciated. He'll be back, though. He'll be back for sure. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to show my dude, fucking Tommy Bones, though? As far as, oh, yep. There we go. You know what I'm saying? You remember them water bottles from Joanna? You know what I'm saying? How she be writing on the mirror? That's what we're looking at here. If you're looking at Kat Zingano in this picture, you're just a pig. We're looking at the fucking motivational quotes on the mirror, you fucking pigs. You know what I'm saying? If you remember Joanna on Jake Check, she writes on her water bottles, I will beat this bitch ass. This bitch must die. Rose will die, bitch. Like, Joanna don't fuck around on them water bottles. And as you can see, Kat Zingano ain't fucking around on her mirror. I ain't got water bottles all motherfucking day and Sharpies in my back pocket. But what I do have is this motherfucking mirror, and every time that I'm in front of this shit, I'm writing somebody's name down. So some move down. What does she got? Something myself says happen, make then. Can't even read all that shit, but you know it's motivational, nigga. Sage Northcutt, he ain't fucking around. My guy, fucking Diego Sanchez, don't worry, be happy. Can't even play the song, I don't want to get ripped. You want a young J-Check with one of the ugliest dogs on the net. I'm just playing. Cool dog, but not my steez. But yeah, man, we just been chopping it up, kicking it, hanging out, MMA and chill, UFC and chill, you know what I'm saying? I think we're almost done with that weekly grind part. Uh-oh, look at Angela Hill. Did we miss this, though? Oh, yeah, that was Jose Aldo training. Look at Angela Hill looking all good and shit. Angela Hill said, waiting on my ride to see the Black Panther. Hashtag Orlando, hashtag Afrocentric. Hey, that's a hell of a fucking Black Panther costume and shit. She looks like she's straight out of motherfucking Wakanda. Yeah, but that's all for the weekly grind part. So, other than that, Felony Charles Bennett, you know what I'm saying? Got the selfie with Yoel Romero. He wasn't fucking around. Tagged me. He said, don't get blocked. You know what I'm saying? I got tagged in a picture with Felony Charles Bennett and Yoel Romero. We are on the fucking map, y'all. We are on the map. And I think this dude over here is Felony's new sponsor, or a guy that, he does some trucking or something. Caps Road Materials. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be maybe one of Felony's sponsors for going over to Russia and shit like that. But yeah, that was all fun. If you go to Felony's channel, though, you can see
about 30%. Everybody knows what I'm capable of. That was 30% right there, and I still dominated.
I don't remember what I was saying. That Kamaru Usman shit threw me off for a second. I was sitting at about 30%. Everybody knew I was at about 30%. They know what I'm capable of. That shit was pretty funny, man. That shit probably not gonna get old. But at the same time, fucking Felony Charles Bennett though. If you go to his, that's what I was saying. If you go to his YouTube, bro, like he's got the full video when he called out Uriah, and then also after he got home, he was talking about like how he walked away from Yoel. Yoel called him the fucking forbidden name. He said, I just walked away from him. I know it's mutual respect, but they can't call me that old name. It's like, man, that shit is hilarious. But he said this dude, when Yoel had him go back and get Felony, like, no, I want a picture, man. Bring him back over here. Who would have thought I'd be tagged in that shit? No, I'm just saying, that is pretty dope. But what we got, he said, what did Tommy Bones, I'm assuming that was Tommy Bones. Love Cat, she's old, but can sit on my face. Thanks. You're welcome, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, if you were making predictions off of looks, Cat Zingano might have been the champion in that picture. She wasn't fucking around, bro. She looked, I'm telling you. But much appreciated. Thank you for the $2, good sir. Let's see. I guess we can take that off now, right? Y'all don't need to see that. Boom. Let's see. Ortega will win, said Nicholas Phillips. Interesting. It's possible. John Fitzpatrick said, dude, do you play Xbox or PlayStation? When I play, I'm playing PlayStation. But honestly, I've been doing a whole lot more fucking YouTubing than I have been any type of gaming lately. Even that day that I said I was going to be fucking twitching, I ended up just staying here and putting out more videos. Like, nah. You know, I only play on there whenever I'm not busy here. So if I'm done doing everything on here, and if, you know, Michael and some of my other friends are on, I don't just play by myself and shit, but, you know, it's more of a social thing with me. Like, I get on there, talk some shit, play a couple games with the squad. Whenever everybody's off, back to motherfucking the tube. But, yeah, I play Xbox, though. Stamina MC said the ranking situation in the UFC is kind of F, to be honest. Nobody that fights the champion and loses should ever be #1 contender thereafter. It makes zero sense, but they keep doing that shit. Yeah, the rankings to me is more like market. It's like marketability. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're ranked, you either really, 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 really earned it. But the people that didn't really, really earn it, it's because they're, you know, it looks better if you've got, you know, a fan favorite ranked. Like, I can't think of, I don't want to call anyone off the top of my head, but I'm just saying, like, the Mike Perry was just ranked number 15 not too long ago. Is he the 15th ranked welterweight in the UFC? Probably not, but he was a fan favorite, so you might as well give him that 15 rather than some guy that no one really knows, you know. It looks better when you see Mike Perry number 15 fighting somebody than just Mike Perry versus somebody. So, you know, when it comes to who gets the 15th slot, it's probably going to be a fan favorite over somebody that's just on like a 3-fight winning streak, but nobody really knows who he is. Like, there was a guy, fucking Thiago Santos, just broke into the top 10 of the fucking middleweight division or something. He was like 15 before that. Thiago Santos is a fucking killer. He's a fucking killer, bro. And he was like barely cracking the top 15, and that's insane. But I think it's just got a lot to do with like politics, you could say. You can either say it's because, you know, they're marketable or because UFC politics, whatever the fuck you want to say. But yeah, the rankings. And still, I don't even know who does the rankings. I think you can find out. It's like maybe some media members vote on it or something. I'm not sure. But I would like to see like an official ranking system. That's why whoever made that fucking ELO thing, is it picture perfect? No, but it's a lot closer than just going off of politics. Like, so I like that, but I don't know if it's got constantly updated to keep going off of it. Lemon Hoko in the motherfucking building. What is up, OG? Lemon Hoko said, will Jeremy date Connor's mom? Hey, y'all, after that win, he's got a better chance than before the win. Now, I don't think so. I will say no, just because Connor's got a dad, you know, so I think she's set. But if she, and I don't know, I'm just saying, I know a lot of older people are into swinging and swingers and shit. All I'm saying is if they happen to be swingers, and I don't know anything about those people, I'm just iffing. This is just a fucking speculation. All I'm saying is, if she was a swinger, she might swing Jeremy Stevens' way, especially after that. Hey, I'm just saying. One way said, which lightweight do you think would have a chance in a fight? Huh? Which lightweight you think you would have a chance in a fight? I'm not beating up, nigga, I'm not giving myself a chance versus Demetrius Johnson. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, I'm not a fucking fighter. I'm a YouTuber. So I'm not, like, nigga, could I have an off chance versus one of these niggas to beat him? Maybe. But I'm going to say no. You know what I'm saying? They're professional fighters. You know, is there anybody in the NBA that I can beat in a shooting competition? Like, you know, I might get lucky and hit 2 shots. But I'm probably not going to beat you in a game. You know, none of you. So, Demetrius Johnson, I hate to say it because he's Mighty Mouse and he's so small. But if I'm being realistic, like a lot of you guys won't be, probably going to kick my ass. You know, I know there's, oh, Demetrius Johnson wouldn't beat my ass and I've never even fought. But I'm just saying, me, I don't really give a fuck. I'm not going to say I've got a chance versus fucking, oh, I could probably get Chiesa and Lee, but Tony Ferguson would fuck. Fuck no, nigga. There ain't no ranked UFC fighter right now that any of us are probably sticking with, unless you're fucking some big Francis Ngannou nigga fucking yoked out on steroids and they probably just couldn't do much to you. But yeah, I don't see myself giving myself a chance versus a UFC fighter. Bellator lightweight, whole nother discussion. I'm taking niggas out in Bellator. I'm just fucking around. LFA though. Alright. Like, I don't know which organization I would have to get to before I gave myself a chance. Like, I might be able to beat the top 12th ranked LFA lightweight. Maybe. But not UFC. MMA from the Heart said, I like what you're doing with these live streams, man. Keep expanding the family. Much appreciated, MMA from the Heart. And MMA from the Heart, now that you're here, you're not MMA from the Heartland, which is like day one hitter, you know. So I'm just curious where that, I would, like, that's just a super coincidence to me, like, that we got an MMA from the Heartland and an MMA from the Heart. So, like, every time I see your name, that sticks out, but it's like, you're not that guy. I mean, I know you're not my boy MMA from the Heartland, but much appreciated. Mega Mateo said Aldo has ranked #1, and Jeremy will be top 3. Gets his shot if he beats him. Oh, I didn't even realize Aldo was still ranked #1. Yeah, that's, okay, so that must have been what my boy Stamina MC was talking about. Like, how is he ranked #1 if you just lost to the champ? But he didn't even just lose to the champ. He lost to the champ twice. But I guess if Frankie Edgar was #1 contender, they would say, yeah, but Aldo beat Frankie. So how can you have Frankie higher than Aldo? That's because MMA math. You know, some people would say Frankie shouldn't be the #1 contender because he couldn't beat Aldo. But it's like Aldo shouldn't be the #1 contender because, you know, he lost to Max twice. It's like, okay, well, then who's the #1 contender? Is it Jeremy Stevens? Yeah, it's just really weird how you would do that. But yeah, Aldo lost to Max twice. It's kind of like Wonderboy Tyrant. Wonderboy's the #1 contender. He's probably not beating Tyrant. He drew one, lost one. So I mean, the #1 contender. Yeah, I don't know why Aldo's up there, honestly. But yeah, it should probably be Frankie, even though he lost. Yeah, that's weird. One Way said, oh yeah, I already answered that. John Fitzpatrick said, dude, Xbox or PlayStation, I already answered that one too. I'm just scrolling around checking y'all shit out. Connor killed Aldo. Let me see. I think I gotta scroll up. Lewis versus Ngannou. Full-time MMA live, said Lemon Hoko. What up, OG, triple OG? Yeah, I've been live streaming for a while today, man. I'm telling you, it's Sunday for one, and for two, I think that this is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I explained it earlier in the live stream, but yeah, I'll probably be live streaming more often. And I like the new format of, like, I'll make the videos like I normally do, like 5, 6, 7 videos, and then just do a live stream right after. Talk about what we just covered, and if you want to watch the individual segment, just go get it from that video. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I do like the live streams, especially now that I'm a fucking computer wizard, and we got this crazy-ass setup, and I can still fucking move shit. Don't ever forget it. Look, I'm talking, and I'm moving. That's crazy, nigga. That's crazy. And also, yeah, but that's still crazy. I can't. I'm over here watching. It's like I'm moving while I'm talking. That's crazy. MMA vlogger Real Talk Forum said USADA changed Aldo. MMA vlogger also said Conor killed Aldo. So he said USADA changed Aldo. Conor killed Aldo. So then my question is, who's the real downfall of Aldo according to you? Is it USADA or is it Conor? Or is it a mixture? Lemon Hoko said full-time MMA live. Conor killed Aldo, said Stamina MC, but not in the octagon. The mind games were on Smash back then. Shameless mind smash plug? No. The mind games were on Smash back then. Yeah. He definitely killed him in the pre-fight. Francis versus Lewis could end in another Kimbo Dada 5000 strategy, said Window 5. Said Window 5000. Said Window B. That's the exact first thing I thought of when I watched Francis Stipe. That's why I said it's got to be a 3-round fight, and them niggas got to bring it. That would be a travesty if we had 2 top-ranked heavyweight UFC fighters realistically end like Dada 5000 Kimbo. I'm talking one of these niggas passing out, just falling over from exhaustion. Could you imagine that from 2 top UFC heavyweights? That would probably just change everything that we thought about the sport for a second, bro. Honestly, that would be crazy. But yeah, you got to be careful in that fight. 5-round fight, that could be a shit show. MMA from the Heartland said, damn, Stevens is on a motherfucking roll, knocking people out on a daily. Yeah, he ain't fucking around. MMA vlogger Real Talk Forum said, Woodley beat a washed up Robbie Lawler. Think about Lawler had just came out of 2 battles against the Red King. Yeah, but I don't know about that. He came out of 2 battles versus the Red King, but most champions are coming off of battles. You know what I'm saying? Most champions are coming off of some sort of battle. Like, yeah, he went through a war with the Red King, but it's not like Rory was doing a majority of that damage. Like, that was a hell of a war and a battle, but it was really like, damn, Rory, are you gonna keep taking damage? I wasn't looking at Robbie Lawler like, oh shit, man, this might be. But I mean, he did have that crazy ass gash and shit. But as far as like concussion or war type, I think Rory McDonald took a lot more damage versus Robbie Lawler than vice versa. And as far as Tyron Woodley, like I don't know what you're saying with that. Like, so are you saying Woodley beat a washed up Robbie Lawler? So what? He didn't beat a washed up Wonder Boy. Nobody today can still beat Wonder Boy. You still can't find one welterweight on the planet. None of them are touching Wonder Boy. Woodley beat him twice essentially. So even if you say Robbie Lawler was washed up, I don't know your point. Are you saying it was a fluke? Do you think Robbie Lawler can beat Tyron now? No, I don't think that's the case. Robbie Lawler has actually had multiple opportunities if he wanted the fight to rematch Tyron, and he hasn't been too excited about it. It's like, hey, Robbie, are you ready for the rematch with Tyron? Actually, I'm going to go hang out with my family. My dog, I think, is sick. No, he didn't say his dog was sick, but he was like, I'm not thinking about a title shot. I'm thinking about my family and friends. He wasn't too amped like, yo, if that dude, he can't. Robbie Lawler, that nigga was lucky. Like, nah, but Robbie Lawler can't be like, or he's not saying this. Hey, Tyron Woodley got one off on me. I was, went through a war with Rory McDonald. That's the only reason he beat me. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Robbie Lawler's, there's not really many welterweights clamoring for a title shot. RDA and Kobe Covington, sure. But Kobe Covington, it's just like he just wants the opportunity so he can go to the fucking W. The only reason I feel like Kobe Covington wants to fight Tyron Woodley is so whenever he goes to the WWE, he'll say former UFC title challenger in front of his name. He just wants the title. Former UFC title challenger. So whenever he goes to the WWE, he sounds cool. But I don't even think Kobe Covington plans on getting the belt and holding it and dominating the belt. He's already said he would love to, he would rather have the WWE belt than the UFC belt. Like, what? I don't know if he said that specifically. I might have just claimed it. But he did say he wants to be one of the fighters that goes into the WWE. I think I said he would rather have the WWE belt than the UFC belt. But I really do believe that. I really do believe that. 24/7 Faded said, Pride rules, baby. Stamina MC said, full time, let's hear your best English accent. You really want me to do that today? I don't have any tea or no crumpets right now, but if I did, I'd probably be taking a solid drink. Hello, governor. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a lot better with the accents, back when I was really on Xbox Live a lot, because I would talk to, a lot of different guys, but now I get them mixed up. Like, my Mexican accent, like, what's up, fool? Like, what's going on today? Because, like, I grew up in a Mexican neighborhood and shit, and, like, some of the schools I went to were Mexican, so, and when my hair's cut, motherfuckers really say, like, I'll have a Mexican, stone cold, full-blown Spanish-speaking Mexican come up to me like, que pasa, lo siento, a bit up. I'm like, whoa, what up, my nigga? I don't speak that. No, I'm joking, but but I will say though, my accent game used to be on point, bro, on motherfucking point. But now, you know, I'm a little rusty, so I ain't practiced. Sometimes they be mixing. My UK gets mixed in with my Australian, and sometimes the Mexican comes in. I'm rusty. Terry Crow said Tyron vs. RDA will happen. With Mike Perry losing, who should he fight next? Mike Perry vs. Cowboy always sounds fun. You know, Cowboy don't care if you're ranked, if you're unranked, what you're coming off of, a win, a loss. Cowboy will fight you. And I think Cowboy might give Mike Perry the fight he wants, but he might beat Mike Perry up, honestly. I don't know. But for Mike Perry, it's going to have to be somebody probably unranked. Either an unranked fighter or somebody that just wants to fight. Darren Till or Cowboy, or you know, they're down to fight anybody, probably including Mike Perry. But yeah, it's gonna have to be either somebody unranked or something. I mean, Mike Perry's only got a couple more losses, honestly. Before the UFC probably wants to part ways with him. I don't know, you know, because he can't just. You lost to Max Griffin. You know, now, and what if you lose again to an unranked fighter? Like, we all love Mike Perry, but I don't think that's going to make the UFC keep him necessarily if he gets exposed, as some people would say. But I don't know exactly what's next for Mike Perry, but I would like to see Mike Perry versus Cowboy. Fuck it. Wendell B said, Aldo still beat Edgar after the Holloway loss. Yeah. He beat Edgar after that first Holloway. No. Aldo beat Edgar after the Conor loss. Remember they fought for the interim title? It wasn't the Edgar loss. It wasn't the Holloway loss. Aldo became the interim champion, or no, he became the champion when he fought Edgar. He became the interim champion, and then after Aldo beat Edgar, he became the interim champion. Then when Conor got stripped of that featherweight title, Aldo became the champion again. Then Max Holloway beat Aldo and took the belt, and then rematched him. But Aldo did beat Edgar after Conor, but not after Holloway. MMA from the Heart said, I like what you're doing with these live streams. Oh, I think I already experienced that comment. What the fuck? Mega Mateo, Aldo has ranked #1. Jeremy will be top 3. Gets a title shot if he beats him. Yeah, for sure. Fuck it. Fight him and get that title shot then. I agree. Fuck it. Lemon Hoko already answered that one. Dated Connor's mom. Alright, I probably should scroll down a little bit. I'm pretty far behind on you guys, huh? Pretty far up here. Hey, but fuck it. I'm just gonna answer the questions that I want. You know what I'm saying? So I can catch up with you guys. Because now we're starting to get behind a little. Kinju said Ortega is a Mexican taco. Ortega is a Mexican taco sauce. Am I right? What? Did you just call him a Mexican taco sauce? What the fuck is that? Given Surename said he's Mexillion since he's half Gracie. Yeah, that nigga's Mexillion because his fucking jit skills make that nigga Brazilian. I don't know if he's got actual Brazilian in him or if he's ever had it. Pause. No, I'm joking, but I don't know if he's actually got like Brazilian heritage, but I do fucking know the jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some white dudes that can hella ball or something, like Jason Kidd or somebody, they're honorary black. This nigga, Brian Ortega, is honorary Brazilian if he's not legitimate because that nigga's jiu-jitsu ain't nothing to fuck with. Lemon Hoko said, bring Felony into a live chat sometime. I would. I got to figure out how to use Google Hangouts. I don't know if I could just bring in Felony. Wouldn't that be crazy if I could bring in Felony and have him talking during this? I don't know how to do that yet, though. I would have to figure out how to, like, live chat with somebody and bring it to this broadcaster studio. And I think I might be able to figure that out, but I need another monitor, you know, like if the shit I'm doing right now is kind of I'm fucking nigga rigging shit. But yeah, once I get another monitor, shit'll be dope, and I'll probably be able to figure that out. But honestly, I've thought about that, Lemon Hoko. Like, I wonder if we can do one of these live, live thing. I've thought about that, trying to figure out how to put Skype in here, and I actually tried, but I couldn't figure it out yet. But yeah, that'd be dope. But one thing I know we could do with Felony is like a Google Hangout. I just got to figure out how to add somebody in. Other people can come in too. That's why we've still got so much further to go. There's like we've came a long way, but there's still so much farther to go. So much additions, not only to the fucking stream, but like it's just crazy. We really ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We figured out some stuff, but we still got so fucking far to go, which is dope. Wendell B said LMAO 30% of his life savings. If your donation is low, you basically get an auto diss. No, that's not a diss, bro. I just thought that was funny. 30% of his life savings, like, no, I didn't intend that as a diss. I think that's if you donate anything like, I don't know, $0 to $10, it's like a Kamaru Usman animation. I'm gonna list those, like the animations. I don't know, maybe people want to see one. I don't know, but the first one through $10 is like Kamaru Usman, the one you guys saw with the same GIF. The other one, actually, I can test it for you guys. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Alert box. Test donation. Oh, it didn't work. All right, that was if somebody actually just donated. That didn't work.
Sitting at about 30%. Everybody knows what I'm capable of. That was 30% right there, and I still dominated.
Yeah, so one of them is like Kamaru Usman tipping his hat, and then if it goes to, I don't even know if I can test the higher up ones. Let's see, super chats. Yeah, I don't even know if I can test the other ones, but yeah, one of them is him tipping his hat. One of them is Kamaru Usman. Oh yeah, going like this. Like he goes like that with the money. And I just like the 30% thing, so I figured I'd put Kamaru Usman on there. And then the other one, like if it's $20 or more, it's like money raining on Conor McGregor. But I mean, I can add hella different variations: $2, $3, $5, $20, $10. But I just only have 3 right now because I didn't even know if they worked when I made them. I was just testing shit out. But yeah, that's not a fucking diss, is it? 30% of your life savings, man. I guess that does seem pretty low. But yeah, it's more of a joke than a diss. Kenshiro Ryu 2 said, tell you the truth, everyone knows him as Crazy Horse, and Felony ain't gonna get him into the UFC or Bellator with the criminal word. It ain't gonna sell to the family channel. They're trying to cater to MMA via Sage. That's another thing, yeah. So the thing about Felony is his best bet's gonna be through YouTube, social media, and shit like that. I mean, and he's like 38, 39 years old. Even if he got into the UFC, it'd only be for, what, 2 more years, 3 more years. Bellator, same thing. He's not going to be fighting until he's 75. So I think for Felony, he's a very entertaining person. He can just live stream and, you know, go do shit like that. People will tune in and watch it, throw him donations or something. I think his best bet's going to be through social media, not trying to get into Bellator and the UFC and shit. And the nickname Felony, yeah, a lot of people are going to be like, the first thing you assume when someone's nickname is Felony is that they have felonies. It's like, you know, you're drawing a big red sign to it, like, look at me, I've got felonies, you know, go Google them. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely is what it is. Tommy Bones said Felony should hook up with Uriah. He's a good dude, but Felony's approaching style, his high as fuck. Let's see, Tommy Bones said Felony should hook up with Uriah. He's a good dude, but Felony approaching style is high as fuck. I don't understand, but yeah, the winner, that shit was crazy, bro, when he was like, it's Felony, bitch. That shit was crazy. Dana's mom does the rankings, said Kenshiro Ryu for the UFC. That'd be funny, like if Dana had one of his little cousins doing that shit. Misha Tate's fine ass said El Chapo hung himself. Not really, you know. He gave himself a L, but he didn't hang himself. I didn't block him. He can come back and say what up. Wendell B said you should place another screen behind you where the Bob Marley poster is. That way you can go full screen of yourself and show some stuff more easily. Ariel Helwani does something similar. Yeah, I'm not even nowhere near that shit. Like, that's 2 years down the road. I'm not nowhere near that type of setup. I'm talking about just to make it easier for me to control, not even for what y'all see back there. I clearly don't give a fuck what y'all are seeing back there, or I wouldn't have, like, that old-ass $5 LeBron poster and fucking same deal with Bob Marley. The Bob Marley one's dope, but that LeBron, I'm fucking talking about basketball. I don't even watch basketball anymore. I got that 5 years ago at the flea market for like $5, but it's better than nothing. Where's it at? Over here? Yeah, there he is. And then my fucking bro, I'm not worried about nothing behind me. What the fuck y'all are seeing, nigga? I turn myself down. You know what I'm saying? I go way up here, homie. But no, I'm just saying. I see what you're saying in the future. That's all in the open, but that's not even something like on my horizon as of right now. I just want another screen for in front of me, because like the thing y'all are seeing right now, like I'll show you an example. This full screen, like whenever I'm showing you guys to where I can scroll and you guys can see it, like when we were looking at these weekly chats or whatever, like what you're really seeing right here is my whole screen. Like what that is, it's actually, it's called a screen, like I have to show you guys the whole screen, but I can crop it. It would be a lot easier if I just actually, so that's why over here on the right side, what's really going on is what I'm looking at. That's my control board, but I got to crop that out because I'm only on one screen. So I'm like operating on half screens right now, but that's why I was saying like if I had a another monitor, it would just make shit so much smoother. So like, let's say I was going to do a Skype call. I could Skype it and just have it on that screen, and I'm pretty sure I could figure out everything on that screen. When I'm operating on like a half screen and I'd have to have like the Skype over here, it just seems like, I don't want to say impossible, it just seems kind of insane right now, just for right now, like, but yeah, in the future I got a lot of ideas and shit, but not for right now. So now where were we at, right? Was that about right? I think that's about right, or I don't know how I moved it and shit. Probably fucking trimming like that. Oh, I know how to fix it. Boom. This is what I used my guidelines for in the beginning. Bang. Alright, so yeah. But yeah, that's what that is. But, let's see, what's next? Given your name says, so did you already talk about Ferguson and Khabib coming up? No, I haven't really went into depth on it. I'm sure I mentioned it, but not in this stream or anything. I didn't talk about Ferguson, Khabib, nothing like that. I mean, aside from hashtag and new, nobody talk about Tony time. Yeah, no, I haven't did a deep dive on Khabib Ferguson or nothing like that. Isn't that like in a fucking week? No, next week is UFC 222. Then we'll probably have another free card, and then maybe 223. But maybe a month. El Mimo said, what up, big dog? What up, El Mimo? Did you already give your insight on Kat's fight? Have you seen some of her opponent's videos? Yeah, I did on Kat's fight. I'm going to do a separate live stream where I specifically only talk about UFC 222 predictions. But speaking of Kat's fight, fucking, where was that? Was that Kat that was underwater? No. I predicted Caitlyn to win, but that was before I saw this picture. No, that's Paige. I predicted Caitlyn to win, and because when we did do the research, Kat Zingano hasn't got a win since 2014. Her win over Amanda Nunes. She only fought one time in 2015. She only fought one time in 2016. Both of those were losses. She didn't fight at all in 2017. And so it's Caitlin Vieira, her opponent, has just been more active, as well as, you know, keeping up with MMA. She's 3-0 in the UFC, undefeated. But Kat Zingano's got a very realistic chance of winning the fight. And I didn't fucking see this picture of Kat Zingano before I made my prediction, or else I might have been a little biased. I got to admit, this is a fucking hell of a picture, and I'm not even talking about Kat Zingano. No, it is. I low-key am. But you see this mirror, bro? This shit, low-key, this mirror is some horror movie shit. Like, this is some motivated, dedicated shit right here. Like, this even looks like some scary-ass font, nigga. I'm just saying, bro, like, this is that Joanna Jacek, I will kick your ass every day, bitch. Like, on water bottles, but this is the mirror version. This is Kat Zingano not fucking around. So, I'm sure Caitlin Vieira's name is somewhere on this mirror, but I don't know if that's going to get Kat Zingano the W. But I will say she looks fucking pretty motivated if you ask me. Let's see, where we at? I guess I probably take that off when you guys are, boom. Lemon Hoko said, love this chat format. You're rocking it, bro. No one else is doing it. Much appreciated, good sir. Much appreciated. speaking of Lemon Hoko, since we're here talking and all, you know, I'm not I don't like asking for stuff. I'm just saying I'm out. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around, OG. Make sure y'all go check out Lemon Hoko Genetics on fucking Instagram. Best weed you'll ever see in your life. And if you're stateside, wherever the fuck that is, he's got you hooked up. MMA from the Heart said, I've changed my name, man. I've been here since day one. You are not MMA from the Heart land. That's not you. MMA from the Heart is not MMA from the Heart land. That's a different person. I know MMA from the Heart land's a real life name from way back in the day. That used to be his YouTube handle, and he changed it to MMA from the Heart. Let's see, are we back up? Nope, we still got the red bar down here. We're still red down here. Let's see. That's that trademark tail. What it is, a raccoon or a fox? I don't know if this is a raccoon or a fox, my guy. It could be a raccoon, it could be a fox, nigga, it could be a skunk, nigga, it could be a rabbit, nigga, it could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be plastic, nigga, it could be fur, I don't know. I'll tell you this, I didn't catch it and kill it and make this hat. I know that much. Kinshiro Ryu, too, said a 125-pounder is really 150 pounds. And they can lift up to 200 pounds, man. Easy. They will kick your fat ass any day. That's what I'm saying. Demetrius Johnson is beating the fuck out of all of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? If you don't train. The MMA Vlogger Real Talk Forum. Top 5 UFC female girls you would smash. Shit, nigga. It'd be hard to come up with 5 UFC girls you wouldn't smash. Almost low key. And also, man, this might just be me, but I feel like a lot of these MMA chicks, now this is just completely my opinion, a lot of MMA chicks are like this, you know, this is going to sound crazy, but it's like, if you ain't got no other option, are you going to do porn or MMA? No. That sounds bad, but what I'm saying when I say that is a lot of these chicks, god damn, fucking nerd herd. Bye, nerd herd. Bye, nerd herd. Upstairs, please. Thank you. You guys want to see the nerd herd? You guys want to see my mom? Never mind. You guys want to come say hi to the stream, mom? Everyone wants to meet you. Motherfuckers want to be in. Come join the stream. Y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be on the stream on the outside? Why don't everybody come say hi? Y'all want to say hi to? You guys are the full-time family, so what would they be? Jordan's family, I guess. Jordan, I don't know. We're all family, nigga. They're your family too, but I'm not about to bring that madness in here because it's not just my mom. It's also the fucking nerd herd. Fucking nerd brigade. Top 5 UFC females girls I would smash, though. That's what I was saying, bro. A lot of these chicks, they seem like the ones you want to smash. You know what I'm saying? Because they say crazy chicks are, you know, always the best in bed and shit. Well, these nigga, what type of chick just gets punched in the face all day? And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, I say crazy chicks. So I don't want to get too politically incorrect. But I get a fucking nasty vibe from a lot of these chicks, if you know what I'm saying. But the top 5, man, I've did a top list before, like the top 5 hottest MMA chicks. I guess you could just check out that list. Off the top of my head, Chris Cyborg, Jessica Andrade, Gabby Garcia. Let's throw, I don't know, man. That's 3 of my top. Who else? I'm trying to think of some good ones, bro. Yeah, I'll just give you a top 3 right now. Alright, bro. I'm just kidding. I don't have that off the top of my head. I would need, like, you know, a spreadsheet. You know what I'm saying? Or something like a fucking her. But, and are you talking about retired, recently retired? Can you use Misha Tate? Is she retired now and she's pregnant? You know what I'm saying? There's so many levels to this shit, bro. Steel Gao said Ortega is lively too. I agree. I like Ortega a lot, but Frankie puts him away, said Given Sure Name. Alright, I probably had to scroll down. I know I'm probably pretty behind on the chat. Compared to other UFC champions, Heard nigga looking for you full-time MMA. Oh shit. Antoine Comer said Heard niggas is looking for you full-time MMA. Tell him we want all the smoke. Steven Giles said, Ken, that fight isn't happening. Talk about Kat Zingano and Caitlin Vieira. I talked about that a little bit. El Mimo. Wendell B said, your Lawler impression is so point on without even trying. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to do an impression. I was just going with like his fucking post-fight speech and stuff. Lemon Hoko said, full-time MMA, nice chat format, brother. Got to run. We'll catch you in the next one. Burn one for me. Hashtag Sober 2018. Stamina MC said, ha ha ha. I don't know what he was laughing at because I'm behind on the chat. Either way, though, let's see. Scroll back up. See what we're missing. Putting in the shift work full time. Thanks for doing these live streams. Can't really chat at the moment. No problem, good sir. No problem, good sir. Yeah, I'm putting in that shift work, nigga. I might be posted up right here for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? 9 hours, just waiting and hoping. No, I'm just playing. The Pitbull will be back. He is undisputed, said All Pro Lemonton. You talking about Andrei Arlovsky? All Pro Lemonton. Yeah, Andrei Arlovsky is the future. He will dethrone Stipe and dominate the division. Oh, shit. Coming back from the dead. Coming through. Wouldn't that be crazy if Andrei Arlovsky went on some crazy fucking surge? He beat the big baby Albini, took out Struve, and beat another. Yo. Andrei Arlovsky fighting for the title 2018. 2019. Can't wait. Steel Gow said, full-time, great show, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, good sir. Johnny 5 said, yo, what up, full-time? Uh-oh, Fufa Shaheen. Much appreciated, Fufa Shaheen, for joining the full-time family and hitting that subscriber button. Thank you very much, good sir. Much appreciated. Kinshio Ryu, I agree with Kobe. I agree with Kobe Covington. If Perry got a real coach and not his tennis girlfriend telling him to break a leg during cornering, he might do better. Yeah. I mean, that might have something to do with it. I mean, I don't know if you just take her out of his corner that fight and replace her with another person, he wins, but it's possible. That might, you know. I know me personally, if my girl was in my corner when I'm doing something fucking, I wouldn't want her screaming at me when I'm trying to focus. But we got a different relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's got a different relationship. But I know me personally, I don't want my chick screaming at me like, will you shut the fuck? I'm trying to fight. We're fighting right now. You know what I'm saying? If I was cooking some shit, because that's your expertise, no. And that's not even a shot at, like, I'm talking about my girl specifically. She can fucking throw down. I'm talking about Thanksgiving, baking, cooking, fucking all that type of shit she's hella good at. So, I would want your advice if I was asking you what fucking degrees do I need to be on for cooking this, cooking this shit. But if I'm in a fight, that's like if you're, doing something like, I'm talking about my chick. Let's say she's fucking whipping up Christmas dinner, got her fucking kitchen. She don't even like motherfuckers in the kitchen when she's cooking. Could you imagine her? Put the fucking sugar in now! Get the ingredients! Don't you need a bowl? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, man. They might be working on a show together. Them niggas might be trying to get on Love and Hip Hop UFC. I don't know. But yeah, they're like this though. That's a ride or die right there. But I don't know about her fight experience. Ortega might get the sub. I think it's a good matchup for Ortega, said Steel Giles. Perry just needs to learn to jab more for points, said Kenshiro Ryu. Yep, if you want to do the Tyron Woodley on Perry, then you can win on points. Wendell B said, yeah, you're right. It was after the Conor fight. I'm dying here. It's funny. You can get a pass for anything. Mexican, Black, Arab, Samoan, Hawaiian. Bro, that's low-key why I don't want to grow my hair out. I'm telling you. When I grow my hair out and I just got an afro, I start getting pulled over and all type of shit. I swear to God, that's not a lie. I went 2-year fucking span not getting pulled over. When I started wanting to be a fucking entertained, I started growing my hair out because I'm like, oh, how can I fucking stand out? Oh, I know, a fucking afro. I swear to God, I started getting pulled over 3 times in fucking 6 months, and I don't drive with insurance. You know what I'm saying? That shit costs money. But I can't afford to just be getting pulled over because you don't like my afro. So when I cut my shit, not only do you not know what the fuck I am, but for 2, it's a lot, less stressful when I'm driving. But yeah, man, that's low-key why I don't want to grow the fro back out. Because like you said, I can pass for fucking Mexican, Black, Arab, Samoan, Hawaiian, fucking all that shit right now. And imagine if I had my fucking accents on deck, bro. Imagine if every single time that I was freaking live streaming, all you heard was me talking like this. So if anybody new come to the stream right now, they probably think, oh, he might be some Mexican. ¿Qué pasó, amigo? If you're listening right now, to Español 2 en la escuela too. But you see what I'm saying, fool? I don't want to do that, but I could do that maybe, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, like, like, and it'd be fun, like, and I don't know. That's just a side note for another day. But yeah, that shit's pretty fucking fun to me. Pretty fucking fun. I like being in disguise, incognito, fucking incognito. I'm incognito, bro. Because if I fucking don't got my hair out, you don't know. The whole Negro is incog. Boom, boom. Johnny 5, what up, full-time family? Shout out from Amsterdam. Oh, shit. I remember back when, like, fucking, I don't know, before weed started being legal everywhere and everyone was like, dude, I want to go to Amsterdam. Weed's legal. Shout out to Amsterdam. Now that shit's just fucking, you can live in a state that's not weed legal. Like, where I live, weed's not legal, but it's not criminalized. So even if you fucking are riding down the street smoking a fat-ass blunt next to a cop, he might pull you over and take it, and step on that shit, and scold you, and fucking fuck with you, but he ain't gonna take you to jail just for that. And that's just fucking kind of crazy to me. Steel Giles said, full-time, great show. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, good sir, Steel Giles. Guild of Calamitous Intent said, what's up, Guild of Calamitous Intent. All Pro Limited said, Andre Arlovsky's the future. We already read that. I think Felony needs to quit smoking so much weed all the time and save 30% of his check and invest into property. Exactly, bro. That was my problem. Like, specifically, that's why I had to fucking go into sober 2018. Like, weed costs so much money, even though it's probably the cheapest drug you can smoke, as far as crack and meth and all that crazy shit, still costs a lot of money. And especially if you're smoking them fucking blunt sticks, I'm starting to realize, because, you know what I'm saying? That's what, because, like, look. This was my reminder to not smoke weed. This is how I had to convince myself. All of these are 4 fucking cigarillos, bro. All of these cost $1. 4. Bro. Like, I can go for fucking, that could all be dollar bills. All of that. Look how fucking thick that is. That's my reminder to not smoke weed. And these are just the sticks. That's not even counting the fucking money it costs to put the weed in them. So once you do all the math, you realize that your fucking weed bill is double your rent. You know what I'm saying? And that's if you smoke like me. Like, I was just, you know, smoking like my boy back here, fucking Bob Marley. Even though I wasn't smoking the best of the best because I smoked so much. But that shit costs too much money, man. You gotta put that shit down. And then my nigga Felony, bro, he's such a troll. I don't know if he's serious half the time. He's always talking about smoking crack. And, like, I don't believe it's crack, because he'll even say, if you really fuck with me, Felony Bennett, you know I'm not smoking crack. He said that one time. So it's like, okay, so I fuck with you. I don't think it is. But the next 10 live streams, he's like, man, I'm smoking this good crack. It's like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Let's see. Travis Prather said, misdemeanor isn't hard enough, I guess. his nickname. Could you imagine meeting a nigga? What up? What up? I'm a big full time. Oh, what up? I'm misdemeanor. Like misdemeanor? I'm about to type that in. I'm fucking Mr. Meaner. No, that's fucking hilarious. He said, I guess misdemeanor isn't hard enough for a nickname. That'd be hilarious. What's up? Last name Meaner. First name, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just call me Mister. What's up, Mr. Meaner? But no, what if that was legit a nickname, like misdemeanor? Like, what up? This is fucking Scary Loke. That's fucking Big Bees. That's fucking Vato Loco. That's fucking misdemeanor. What the fuck? Misha Tate's finance said he's really dead. I don't know who you're talking about. You talking about motherfucking Matthew Klein Cater? Let's see. All Pro Limited said Arlovsky, Rockhold, and Showtime Pettis are the best 3P for P. Yeah, you ain't ever lied. Tom Thier said Paige Van Zant tight. Yeah. I see you. I see you. I don't know about. Hey, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Kenshiro Ryu said, gotta do a 2-screen setup, bro. I know, bro. And I don't even need much for that. I just need another monitor. Once I got a fucking 2-screen setup, I'm telling you, but I'm just once I got a better fucking chair, man. I'm just saying, nigga, I'm so far, like, there's so much stuff to come. But yeah, a second monitor is gonna be super tight. Once I get a second monitor, that's gonna really be dope as fuck. All Pro Limited said, if you could cut some fighters, who would they be? I don't know. I wouldn't cut any. Like, I would have to. The thing is, most people really only keep track with the top 15. So it's not like I'm really just looking at 25 through 35 on a daily basis. Like, which 3 of these guys would I cut from the UFC? I don't know, nigga. The worst 3. What the fuck? I'll tell you exactly who I would cut. The fighters that keep losing and don't have a lot of fans. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I just see one person like, Sage Northcutt. Yeah, if I was the UFC, I'd cut him. No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I get it. Sage is business. Sage brings in money and views, so he's not getting cut. So I guess you look at, like, what, the Mike Jacksons of the world that's 0-1, you know, like CM Punk's next opponent. But even he's got a place because CM Punk needed an opponent. Now we got Mike Jackson. So if I could cut fighters, who would they be? I guess just the fighters that, you know, deserve to be cut. The ones that are on 4-fight losing streaks, 3-fight losing streaks, and that aren't entertaining. If you're a wrestler and you're not winning your fights, you're probably out of here. If you're I don't know. I don't really, yeah. I'm not like, who would, I'd rather look at who would I add to the UFC? Who would I bring to the UFC? You know what I'm saying? I'll bring over fucking Gegard. I'll bring Gegard back. You know, I'd rather add than take away. And I'm just talking about stars, I guess, because, yeah, some people say there's too many UFC fighters, but to those people, I'm always curious, like, how can you say the UFC has too many fighters when you realize there's all these other organizations? It's like, if the UFC has too many fighters, then there should probably not be all of these other organizations. Because if the people on the UFC aren't entertaining enough for you, like, what the fuck do you get out of a LFA fight or a, you know, all of these other organizations, WSOF, Buddha Boom, not even Bellator, but all of these other organizations, those guys would fucking kill to be the 25th guy on the UFC roster slot. And so, I mean, I don't know. It's just, that's weird to me. Some people say that they need to cut fucking 10 people from each division so that every UFC card is stacked. But I don't think there's too many fighters. I think more so like too many pay-per-views or events. There's fight nights. There's Fox Sports cards. There's fucking Fight Pass prelims. There's pay-per-views. There's all type of fights. You know, the UFC needs fighters. It's just whenever there's all these events, the best fighters are going to be spread out. So if you have less events, I don't think you can have less fighters unless you have less events. If you want to cut fighters, then you've got to cut events. If you're going to cut some fighters, then you probably got to get rid of the fucking Fox Sports 1 cards. Because then all of your fighters, your best fighters, are going to be on fucking... If you cut fighters and you have the same amount of events, the cards are just going to get thinner. So if you cut fighters, you've got to cut the number of events, which means all we have are pay-per-views. Yeah, if there's only 4 pay-per-views a year, they're going to be stacked. Champion versus champion. But who the fuck wants to wait 3 months for the next pay-per-view? Me as a fan, I'm happy that we had a card last week. It delivered. I'm happy we had fucking Josh Emmett versus Jeremy Stevens this week. It delivered. The week before that, when people were crying about UFC 221, it was fucking great. When people were crying about UFC 220, it was fucking great. You know what I'm saying? So people are going to complain because they don't know the name of the fighters. And this is what people expect. And I think most people who do are casual fans. Even if you've been watching the sport for 20 years, if you want the UFC to cut half their roster, it's because you don't really like watching MMA that much. You want to see the drama and the big names. You don't give a fuck that Andre Sukumthat's fighting fucking Sean O'Malley. Neither one of these guys are superstars or anything like that yet, but this fight's fucking insane. Or if fucking, who just won? Ilir Latifi. If he gets matched up versus fucking Volkan Ozdemir, that sounds insane to me. Amazing fight. Great fight. But if you were to put that on a fucking pay-per-view or a Fox Sports card, you're probably going to get some casual fans like, we don't know these names. They're not mad at each other. I don't want to see Ear Latifi and Volcano's Demir. That's a fucking amazing fight. What the fuck are you talking? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not too hard, like, to please me with the, you know, because even if you don't have the drama in the name, the fight's gonna deliver. Like with a lot of these cards, no, you don't have the Conor McGregor trash talk and the, you know, drama, but the fights are fucking delivering. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's because the way the UFC is picking their fighters. You know, maybe there used to be a majority of wrestlers, so that wasn't always the case. But whatever the fuck's going on, bro, Fight Pass prelims all the way up to the main cards have been delivering all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't necessarily cut fighters unless you're going to cut events. And then all you're doing is giving away fighters to the fucking Bellator. What if the UFC cut Sage Northcutt and Mike Perry and these guys that some people don't think are worthy of the UFC? Oh, well, then Bellator picks them up. And the people that their fans that cared about them, they're going to care about Bellator now. So the UFC is a business and they're doing their thug dizzle. I think, honestly, when people ask to cut fighters, it's kind of just something to complain about. I really don't see that being a problem. But, and then you see, like, the media members, and I'm not calling out Ariel Helwani, of course, that'd be stupid, but I just hear it on those type of shows, like, you know, the UFC has too many events. I think a lot of that comes from they're covering the sport, so if the UFC has an event this week, next week, next week, and next week, and next week, that means you don't got no fucking days off. Like, for me, that means we're going to be grinding. I might miss some news. There's going to be so much news coming out on top of fights happening, on top of results, on top of everything else. So a lot of the media members, they're, you know, I don't want to say they're definitely not lazy, but what they're, you know, they just, if there's not a UFC event next week, I might get to go hang out with my fucking kids, or, you know, I might get to go to a baseball game. Some of these guys watch baseball and basketball. Oh, maybe I can go to a Knicks game since I fucking don't have to cover the UFC this weekend. I don't give a fuck about a Knicks game or none of that shit. I want to cover UFC next weekend. Whenever there's not a fight next weekend, I'm like, fuck, what am I going to do next weekend? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a difference of opinion. I think, though, long story short, the people that think fighters need to be cut are casual fans. And you can be a long-time fan and still be a casual fan. But if you're a hardcore fan and you're paying attention to what's going on in the UFC, I think you fucking, I like all of these fights, most of them. Even when I'm just doing the fucking prediction research, it's like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, she fought her, and if she beats her, that'll be a, maybe that's because I'm newer to the sport. I'm a newer hardcore fan. I'm not a long-time casual fan. Let's see. All Pro Lemon said, I would cut all the females. Holy smokes. Kenshiru Ryu said, I would cut Tyron Woodley and Amanda Nunes. Yeah, that's why you guys would probably not be, you know what I'm saying, running successful businesses. You know, but yeah. Tom Deere said, I want to fuck Paige and Misha. Holy smokes. In the something. And the Brazilian chick that won at 221. I'll lick her. Yikes. I don't even know if I can fucking, I mean, I could repeat that, but mother truck. That's rated X. That's not even rated R. But I hear you. No, I'm just fucking around. All Pro Limited said, Tom Deere, calm down, ladies, man. Fucking ladies, man, over here. Straight savage. Given Surname said, 115 has some good talent these days. Tom Deere said, my bitch is in Texas for 2 weeks, and I live in Michigan. Can you blame me? Hey, the struggle is real. Full-time, oh yeah, that was, damn, I'm way back at the lag spike and shit. Yeah, I'm just reading all the comments and shit. What's good, full-time fan? Bada bing, bada boom, in the building. Alright, I'll start skipping some comments. Given Surname said, bro, DJ beating all of y'all up, even if you train. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you're nigga, Demetrius Johnson might be kicking, you know, a Bellator lightweight's ass. Who knows? I don't know. Demetrius Johnson ain't nothing to fuck with. But that's why when you ask me what lightweight could you beat up, probably none of them, nigga. I don't fight. But I tell you what, any of them motherfucking lightweights ain't out rapping me, nigga. They ain't fucking with my YouTube broadcasting skills, nigga. They ain't funnier than me, motherfucker. They ain't got a better hat than me. They can probably buy one. But, nigga, I got my skills too. You can't beat me in Fortnite. Fuck you, Tom Matt. You can't beat me in Smite, motherfucker. You can kick my ass, though. Know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, Lemon just said, I'm too big. Don't be that guy. Short distance said Cejudo could make it close. Make it close to what? DJ's not winning. Who's that fucking weirdo that's trying to fight GSP? Oh, goddamn, I know I'm not. Unless you're in the UFC, he's killing you inside 2 minutes. I could just envision Demetrius Johnson like breaking me down. Like, I just watch MMA hardcore, and when I see these stupid fucking street thug dudes, or you know what I'm saying, these stupid fucks that think they're tough guys that don't watch MMA, like, I just look at everybody a whole different level. It's like, dude, I don't even train MMA, but I could just see you being broke down by a real life fighter, like probably kick your legs from under you. You'd probably freeze up. Like, I'm just seeing how an MMA fighter would fuck someone up in my mind. Like, if I was training, bro, you realize how bad I could fuck some, like that's how I'd be thinking sometimes. Like, I don't look at anybody as tough, like, as far as, like, you know, before you watch MMA and shit, just like the biggest, baddest dude or a wrestler or a boxer, you might think, oh, yeah, he's the tough guy. But when you watch MMA, man, you really just have a whole different outlook on people. It's like, yeah, you're probably the toughest fucking scrub here, but really, there's probably no one here that can fight. So who gives a fuck? Like, you're not a tough guy. Just because you can beat up that guy's ass beside you, who also doesn't fight, you still get your ass mopped by an MMA guy. That's what I be thinking about a lot of people nowadays. Like, there's not even a reason in fighting. I don't even watch street fights anymore, like and shit, like on World Star and shit. Like, I don't even watch. It's like, what the fuck am I even watching nowadays? Like, that's not a fight. This is just some sloppy madness. Given Short Aim said he's like a freaking mouse, incredible fast twitch. His speed is unreal. You know how fast he'd be on your back strangling you? And that's a whole nother topic. You know how fast them little niggas are, probably? Whoo! Seismic Shock said, yo, bada bing, read your post on quick hits. The numbers keep dropping. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to fill me in on the news. Fill me in on the news, Seismic Shock. I haven't seen it. You guys want to go check it out together? Ooh, let's do it. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. All right, but I don't want any smoke with nobody. You know, little old me, I don't want smoke with anybody. I know it might seem like it sometimes, but I do not want any problems with any other content creators. I just want to stay in my own lane, grow at my own rate, maybe faster, but you get the point. Alright, so let's go to long time no see. Patreon MMA. Alright, let's see. I haven't even been over here since Bada Bing told me about this fucking comment section being open. Oh! Sly Koopa and Fresh Kango said best MMA channel. Somebody's lying. Oh, here we go. Bada Bing, Bada Boom's not fucking around. We're gonna have to make that bigger for y'all, because I ain't even read this yet. I'm sure it's gonna be some fucking epicness. Make that a little bigger. Holy shit, he's not fucking around. My guy said Sly Koopa and Fresh Kangle. Some might actually fall for the con, and sadly, I'm not gonna even try and I'm gonna sound stupid trying to read his smart ass shit. So y'all read it with me. Alright, I'm reading it out loud. A certain channel is the best one out there if it, in a totalitarian manner, kept debating comments with different views, blocking users who would voice disagreements, and ignorantly claiming that is the only MMA channel that matters. There are, however, former platinum hitters who have fortunately regained their senses and turned the corner by canceling their Patreon subscription and coming over to the dark side, aka Full-Time MMA, which is a channel run by an individual balanced and secure enough to not have to say it's the only MMA channel that matters. True, true. If you wish to not only listen but also discuss MMA for $0 a month, go ahead and subscribe to Full-Time MMA. Here's the link. Oh, he put the link in the joint. He put the link in the joint. Oh, shit. Fuck the other side, son. Oh, shit. All right. Also, do consider the fact that the plans of major OTT service providers are much cheaper in fee and vastly richer in content. Netflix, way cheaper. Amazon way cheaper. The second and third plan. My niggas even saying the second and third plan is shitting on you niggas. Fuck, are you really talking about Hulu, Fight Pass, giving your name? I mean, holy smokes. What was he thinking in opening up these comments? And new, and now, and still free smoke. They don't want it. They don't fucking want it. They don't. But, man, is that it? This shit's open and this is the only nigga that don't say something one time? Is there only one comment? Can I comment? I want to comment. You gotta log in. I want to say something. Become a patron, attach image, post. How do I comment? I just want to say hi. That's it. Like, just hi. Hey, fuck it. Alright, we out of this bitch. That's the only comment I see. Let's see if you guys see somewhere else. But I do want to now take it back down and get this fucking... Well, I'm fucking... Yeah. I gotta make sure and get my screen right for you guys since I don't have that 2-screen setup. I don't have 2 monitors, so I gotta fuck my screen up when I want to show y'all something. There we go. There's those predictions. Alright, so with that being said, yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I wish I could just say something, but I guess I don't really need to. Should we email them together, guys? Nah. See, y'all are fucking over here instigating, bro. That's me. Like, I just think something and I'll fuck around and do it. It's probably not a good idea. I should probably leave him alone. I probably shouldn't fucking pay no fucking attention. But the fucking something in me is just like, fuck the other side. I don't know what it is. Unless you're in the UFC's killing you in 2 minutes. All Pro Limited said, yeah, but I wrestle or something. Yo, bro, DJ beating all y'all up even if you train. I'm telling you. All Pro Limited said DJ ain't winning. Okay. I see you think you can get him, but I don't think so. And I know there's not a lot of people if they're gonna admit, oh, Demetrius Johnson would beat me up, not me, fucking not Demetrius. Fuck no. You know, niggas got ego and you know a lot of people got ego and pride, even if they won't even be realistic. Nigga, how do you know you're lying to your fucking self in the head and still just no? Every UFC fighter can't beat me up. No, yeah, the fuck they can, bro. Most of them can. They're in the UFC. They're not even in Bellator. Now, you want to be realistic, you need to hype yourself up, build your ego up over at the Bellator roster. Don't look at no top 15 list in the UFC. I don't care if it's flyweight. I don't care if it's women's featherweight. They're all kicking your ass. Whoever you are that's probably down Demetrius Johnson will kick your ass. I'll tell you this much. Amanda Nunes might just kick your ass faster. Now let that sink in. With that being said, though, Seismic Shot said, yo, bada bing, read your post on Quick Hits. The numbers keep dropping. I didn't even check the numbers, but I'm sure the numbers are low. Window B said there was indeed a huge leak called The Fappening where many UFC chicks got exposed with nude photos. I saw a lot of those pictures. But, I mean, what the fuck is a nude photo? You know what I'm saying? It's 2018, my nigga. I would not be surprised if 49%, 51. I mean, 51% of females, not even just and guys, but 51% of females probably have a sex tape. Like, not even counting, not even just MMA fighters. So, MMA fighters, bro, a nude picture, like, you know, they're all proud of their bodies anyway. Most of them look fucking great. You know, they're fit as fuck. So they're always selfieing and doom and, you know, looking at my own ass, Paige Van Zandt style, you know what I'm saying? So a nude picture probably ain't shit. You know, they got the ESPN nude magazine, and chicks being Ronda Rousey. The biggest star, Ronda Rousey, was in that joint. So, I mean, that's not surprising. It's really not surprising, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be I don't know. I was going to say, like, is there another sport, like, WMMA or women's golf? Like, I don't know why WMMA just seems so close to porn to me. Like, not even just the fighting. I'm just saying, like, maybe guys too, but all guys would fucking do porn. I'm not gonna bring that point back up. The similarities are so close. And you guys know Misha Tate, she be hanging out with that porn star chick. Y'all might not know that. Another topic for another day. But yeah, I've seen a lot of those pictures for whatever that's worth. Given Surname said, watch Hoist Gracie versus the sumo wrestler and tell me what good size did there. I've watched UFC 1, 2, 3, 4. That was back when people weren't skilled. That's the problem. Back in the day, yeah, Oh, okay, you're on my side. I realize it. I realize it. Yeah, you're on my side. I was about to say, yeah, like for me it is like back in the day. Hoist Gracie would kick my ass just like that sumo wrestler's ass because size don't matter if you're not skilled. Now, if you take Demetrius Johnson and you put him versus a bigger UFC fighter, way different story. That's when size actually starts to matter when you UFC weight classes. But that doesn't mean 135 pounder, 100 just because you weigh 220 pounds, you can beat Demetrius Johnson's ass. No, no, no. He's still a fucking fighter who'll still kick your ass, as Given Sure Name said, Hoist Gracie style, because he's more trained than you. All Pro Limited said Battle Bang is the best MMA promotion. Look them up. Battle Bang? You bang bust, nigga? What the fuck is a Battle Bang? Stitch Albu with the Russian shit. Stitch Albu, is that a fighter? That's that fighter, right? I can't think of her name. Stitch Albu. No, I think, yeah, is that Alexandra Albu? That's the one that motherfucking beat Angela Magana and had them twerking videos. Hey, Albu, she's on that top 5, bro. I think. I can't think off the top of my head. Maybe it was just that video, but don't sleep on Alexandra Albu. She might make that next top 5. Let's see. Oh shit, we're scrolling up. Oh yeah, you guys can see me scrolling up and shit, huh? I still got that on screen. Sean McGrady, Terry Crow. Anything is possible these days, but I'd be surprised to see a UFC champion even mention Ben Askren. Oh shit, I'm pretty far behind on the chat. It is what it is. I'm gonna be behind on the chat responding to shit up here. If y'all got an urgent message, motherfucker, attach 50 cents to that joint and I'm scrolling down and I'll see it on the super chat. But if not, I'm just taking my time. We're just chilling. I'm responding to shit. Let's see. Anybody got UFC on Xbox or PS4? If you got UFC on Xbox, hit up my cousin. He'll kick your ass. T4H Homicide. Short distance. Anybody? Oh, yeah, you already answered that. Given Sure Name said I'm high. Terry Crow, Ben Askren versus GSP. I've heard. Who was it? Chael Sonnen. And Chael Sonnen's not usually wrong on these things. Somebody said Ben Askren's going to be in the UFC. He said he believes that Dana White will sign Ben Askren. Because Joe Rogan himself said that he would help broker the deal to try and help get Ben Askren into the UFC. So we'll see if we get Ben Askren in the UFC. That would be interesting. But fighting GSP, I mean, I know a lot of fucking people, wrestlers, want to see that fight. Like, oh, who's the better wrestler? But there's not a lot of fans that are just like, you know, oh my God, I can't wait to see who's the best fighter on the planet. Is it Ben Askren or GSP? Like, there's probably like some wrestling fans, but I'm not dying to see Ben Askren. I don't know. I know about Ben Askren, but you know what I'm saying? Not like hardcore. I just know he's a hell of a dominant wrestler. Bellator or the UFC allegedly wouldn't sign him because his fighting style is not very exciting. Other than that, I hear he's a dominant wrestler. I think he's Tyron Woodley's wrestling coach. So, I mean, he's got high-level wrestling. Ben Askren versus GSP sounds like a fun fight, but it doesn't make much sense. Also, GSP came back, fought at middleweight, vacated. What are you going to do, come back to fight Ben Askren? Maybe Connor, but I don't know. Not a huge fight to me. Mikey Decrepit said, preach, bud. The fight nights and prelims have been my favorite events to watch for the past few years. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, but you turn on these shows and they're like, oh, I'm only going to talk about the main event and the co-main events. Like, that's casual as fuck to me. Given Sure Name said, the fight is hella boring now, though. It's going to happen this year. Oh, you're talking about GSP and Ben Askren. Anything is possible these days, said Given Sure Name. I'd be surprised to see the UFC even mention Askren. Joe Rogan had him on his podcast. Let's see. Sean McGrady said, Joe ain't in talks with Dana. He said he would talk about it. Now, he's not in talks with him. He just said he would broker the deal. I want to see Khabib Askren. That would be a good fight. Like, a lot of these sound like fights that should be happening, like, in the Olympics, though. Like, wrestler versus wrestler. Like, oh, shit, man. I know the wrestlers are going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? All the, like, wrestlers, high school, college wrestlers and shit, they're probably creaming in their pants thinking about Ben Askren versus Khabib or Ben Askren versus GSP. But most fight fans, I don't think, are creaming in their pants at the name Ben Askren. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anybody personally, like, that I've ever met that's like, yo, Ben Askren. That's just me, though. Sean McGrady said, "Big full time. Why'd you change the intro, pimp?" I changed the intro because Baby Back Bagel Biting B word is just so much smoother on the ears, and it's kind of funny now. Because it'll be like, if you're not a Baby Back Bagel Biting B word, and then I'll come in, I cannot believe this shit. I'll say a cuss word immediately and just reset all the progress. No, but I did that to try and make the channel more sponsor friendly or something else, or to make more people subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when the UFC is on Big Fox. It's like, they bleep out the cuss words. Like, yeah, fighters cuss on pay-per-views and stuff, but when they're trying to put it out there to the broader audience, they bleep out the cuss words. So I'm just trying to help it grow. I know there's a lot of people and sickos and savages that fucking, would love to talk about, who's the sexiest fighter and don't give a fuck about the cuss words and whose ass would you snort this off of, and savages and sickos, and I'm down with all of that. But as somebody who's fucking trying to get real curtains, no, I'm just playing, but as somebody that's trying to fucking use this platform to fucking better my situation, I just thought it'd help financially to attract sponsors or either help grow. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody else pointed out, Conor McGregor in the outro still says, it's the motherfucking D-O-double-G. So that's true. Maybe I'll either change that in the future to be, bye Felicia, no cuss words, or, hey, he said it, not me. I don't know. It's just an idea, man. I'm just, thinking about new shit constantly to help. Like, part of it mainly came, like, my YouTube check came in, and that shit was half of what it was last month for some reason. So I was like, yo, that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to fucking change shit so I don't have to fucking turn into a baby back bagel biting bitch boy myself. James Dickens said, in your opinion, did Platinum Mike get exposed last night as not as good as we thought, or did he have a bad night? Well, to some of you guys, he might have got exposed last night. But to me, that really came in the Alan Jouban fight, Like, after he lost to Alan Jouban, you know what I'm saying? The story was kind of already written. I mean, you couldn't confirm it. But after he lost to Jouban, you kind of got the sense, like, okay, Mike Perry's a knockout artist. We kind of knew that from all the knockouts. But also, we saw that if you put together a good game plan, or take him down once in the fight or twice, or wait till the second round or the third round, you can definitely have success against him. And so I think a lot of people either didn't pay attention to the Alan Jouban fight, or they thought it was a fluke, and then they saw the Ponzinibbio fight, and they said, fuck it, both of those are flukes. He got poked in the eye in that fight, and then the first one we don't even remember. So, I mean, ever since he lost to Alan Jouban, I haven't looked at Mike Perry as like, oh shit, this nigga's about to challenge Tyron Woodley. But that's not why I'm a fan of Mike Perry. I'm not a fan of Mike Perry because I think he's about to be a world beater. I'm a fan of him because I like his personality, and he also knocks motherfuckers out. He's entertaining in there. Cool dude. It's entertaining. So Mike Perry is I like Mike Perry still, but in the exposed sense that you're talking about, yes, he's probably exposed. He'll probably lose more fights in the UFC. I don't think he's going to lose that fight and then say, okay, I figured everything out. We got it. But yeah, Mike Perry probably won't become a champion, but I'm still going to watch all of his fights. John Doe said, been watching since Fast Topics was under 1,000 subscribers. Glad you took over. You've really grown and continue to get better. Much appreciated. That's crazy. I didn't even know about that guy until he was at like 18K. So yeah, I was newer to his channel, and then I saw an opportunity, man, so much appreciated. Terry Crow said he had a bad night, bro. He'll bounce back. 24/7 Fader said we want all the smoke. Oh shit, oh shit. I think we're now back. You guys are see, that's why these live streams they be really fucking with the super chat, because like I'm trying to just scroll down and make sure I don't miss anything, but I know now I'm behind on the stream, so that's why it's like I should probably just skip a lot of these. Not should, but that's what a lot of people do, especially if we got more people. Skip most of this, and then you're not gonna miss any of the super chats. But I mean, I don't feel like I should miss any of these. But now it's like I'm behind trying to catch up. So I don't know. I'll probably skip a couple. Like I said earlier, Mike needs a new team to train. Okay, yeah, we'll skip all of that shit. Morris said, fuck Fast Topics, he's a bitch. Richard F said, damn, my dick's hard. Pause. Curious to see where he goes now. It's a tough loss. Given Sure Name said, did I just get a subliminal shout out? I don't know. Given Sure Name, did you? Bada Bing Bada Boom said, can you, you can comment, fam? Oh, I can? Oh, you have to log in and reply to the thread. They're not going to reply, though. Bada Bing Bada Boom, all kinds of alpha up in this business. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Where you at? He said, bada bing, bada boom, all kind of alpha in this biz notch. This fast topics is 2017, though. I'm going to keep saying it. Yeah, he's 2017, but he might be 20. No, I'm just fucking around. I know some people, and like whenever I went to El Chapo, I seen like 6 or 7 people say, yo, I just now thought you were starting to get professional, and here you go with this shit. You should really take this down. It's a bad look. But then my motherfucking main supporter, fucking dude, God amongst men, Aaron Burrell in the comments was like, no, this was much needed. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got out of line. He just served him up. So it's like, I got torn there. You get what I'm saying? Like, because somebody that I know fucks with the channel, Aaron Burrell, he liked the El Chapo thing. But then I had a lot of people like, oh, I thought you were trying to be professional. Maybe you shouldn't have it up. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just fucking hard out here for a pimp, man. It's hard out here for a new YouTuber trying to make it in this YouTube game, man. It's fucking hard, but that's why there's so much shit to be changing. One day I'm like, man, you know, the people that fuck with me don't care if I say bitch boy, but then the next day I'm like, but man, I should probably say B word because, like, fuck, it's hard out here for a pimp, man. Another topic for another day. Bada bing, bada boom, responding to Given Sure Name, Mike needs alpha male, said Terry Crow. Yeah, that'd be interesting. He's a little too big for alpha male. Most of their guys are 145, 135. He's 170. And Guild of Calamitous Intent said the first couple were fucking brutal. Remember when dude kicked the other dude and his tooth went flying out? Classic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on like number 4. I just finished watching the one that Royce Gracie didn't win because he like had a hell of a war, so he couldn't make it to the next fight. So he just came out and he just immediately threw in the towel before they fought. Like, I'm not just gonna say the last guy beat me, but I'm also not gonna fight the next fight. That's the one I just watched like last week. Short Distance said, I'll fight anybody on UFC right now. If you're on Xbox, hit up T4H Homicide. He'll fuck you up. Just tell him I sent you too. I want to rub it in his face. It's my fucking cousin. You know what I'm saying? He's normally on my brother's side. You know how I said my brother be convincing people? He's normally on that wavelength. But that's also my cousin that like got me into MMA. He was a big MMA fan before me. So it's kind of funny. Or not even funny, but I think it's kind of cool if somebody hits him up and it's like, hey, fucking, I'll whoop your ass or something on Xbox. I'm here from full-time MMA. I don't know. That's just going to be cool if that ever does happen. Sean McGrady said, how I send dough, pimp. I think you can click the little button, the $sign under the chat room. I think that's how people are super chatting. I might be wrong. If not, there's a link in the description, which is would be a super chat. And if that still don't work, the very bottom in the description should be a PayPal link. So yeah, that's one of the 3 ways. Guild of Calamitous Intent said GSP is boring as fuck. Short Distance said I'll do it when I get home. I'm in here all the time anyway. Oh, okay. You're talking about hitting up my cousin, I'm guessing. Sean McGrady said, what do you mean? I'm not sure which part. Given Sure Name said there should be an icon under the chat box. On mine, it's next to the emoji. Yeah, on mine, I didn't even know that was an emoji icon. Oh, shit. Bada Bing Bada Boom said, does Lemon Hoko sponsor me? Yeah. Well, you don't see that big purple lemon Hoko up here, dog? You know what I'm saying? No, he does sponsor me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like fucking a huge fucking nothing yet, but it's just like, Brandon, fucking, he's looking out for me, I'm looking out for him. It's like, if a fighter like a Sean O'Malley wants to interview me and they smoke weed, my guy, might be able to send him a couple buds for an interview for me. You know what I'm saying? And I help him advertise his shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a fucking, we don't got no paperwork that says I will sponsor you for 8 months if you do this and then this and also this. It's just a fucking, hey man, thanks, fan of the channel, we fan of a fan. I like him, he likes me, we're in the motherfucking game. So yeah, he does sponsor me, but it's not like no official craziness. All Pro Lemonton says, you guys gotta look up Danny Mountain Battle Bang Champion. have is so elite and could be John Jones. What? Word? I wish I could watch it on here with y'all without fucking like getting copyright or some crazy shit. Guilt of Calamitous Intent said, how bad is it that I'm constantly forgetting what year it is? That's not bad, bro. I always forget what age I am. Nigga, after what, 21, you stop counting. I don't know what year it is. I mean, I know what year it is because I'm on a computer and it's like right there. But yeah, I be forgetting what age I am all the damn time. Big full time. Let me get a shout out for that donation, said Sean McGrady. Oh shit, did you send it like in PayPal or something, or did you send it in? I didn't see it if you sent a chat with it. Normally it makes a sound and a song. Let me check my Gmail. You might have sent it and I just didn't see it yet, but I mean, if so, much appreciated. And oh shit, you got money, $15. Holy fuck, in the PayPal. Much appreciated, Sean McGrady. Holy smokes, thank you very much, good sir. That's gonna help out a lot, fucking really a lot, because like because you sent it through PayPal. I'll explain the difference. PayPal, I'll get that shit in like 2 days, and my rent's doing like 10 days, so that's gonna help me pay my fucking rent. But the super chat, that's not gonna come until the end of next month, so it's still gonna help, but it's not gonna help me with my situation I'm in like right now. But I'm grateful for anything, even if you don't send fucking nothing. I think I'm appreciative just for you checking this out. But still, thank you very much, good sir. I figured you might like to know that. Thank you for the $15, Sean McGrady. Fuck yeah, you can get a shout out, dog. You can get a shout out for free, but still, $15, nigga. Holy shit, that's crazy. Thank you. Given your name. Guilt of Calamitous Intent said, how bad is it that I'm... Oh yeah, I already read that. Bada bing, bada boom. Can't please everyone full time. Just keep doing you. Thank you very... I appreciate that. That's kind of the thing, but it's like, I know I can't please everyone, but I even, just in my own, I got to figure out which way to go, because, like, why would I take Bitch Boy out at the beginning and still have motherfucking G in the end? It's like, well, I guess it's because it's not me. Like, I don't, even on like some of the bigger channels that I watch on YouTube, the bigger ones, they cuss. Like DJ Academics and shit like that, they cuss, but it's not fucking in between every thought. There's not cuss words in the intro and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've been trying to like limit it, but I don't know. Sean McGrady said, men be you, that's it. Fuck being professional, be you. Yeah, I agree. But see, me, I'm kind of professional in some ways. Like, I could be a completely unprofessional troll. I could go the Kobe Covington route and, like, piss people off and not give a fuck. And just whatever happens, happens. I ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with being in the fucking basement. I don't give a fuck if I'm, oh, you're not welcome in my hood. Nigga, I'm not coming to your fucking hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if people hate me. I don't have to do that, but I just think that would be the faster. I'm just saying, like, just being me, like, I think that's fine, but the only reason I've been kind of trying to change it is to help speed up growth. Like, just being me, I know we've been growing and stuff, but I don't know. I just be having, like, little thoughts and shit back and forth, like, how can I help grow? It's always trying to get better, never enough. Like, okay, I figured out how to do this. What am I going to figure out next time? Okay, now what's next? Okay, so I got the Bitch Boy out, but I'm always like over obsessing about this shit, you know what I'm saying? MMA Vlogger said, hey, thanks for providing us with an MMA community. Hey, man, thanks for providing me with an MMA channel. Shit, you know what I'm saying? This is, help me help you, you know what I'm saying? We're helping each other. But yeah, you're welcome and thank you. Let's see. I just see somebody said T4H Homicide. What is it? T4H Homicide? Yes, sir. I'll play him if he has 2. I don't have 3 yet. He probably has both of them. He got the new one too, I'm sure, though. But yeah, T4H Homicide. I'll type it in the chat. T4H Homicide. Boom. That T4H, they're like, if you, I don't know, I didn't even know who the fuck T4H is, but T4H is like one of the best groups that play fucking the UFC video game. My nigga, he had to like not apply like a job, but he had to earn his way to get that T4H, nigga. You can't just get that T4H next to your name if you're trash at UFC. You got to be pretty solid. So I'm just telling you, he's probably a tryhard. He'll probably kick some ass in that game. Like, if I get on there, you're probably sleeping me. If I play UFC, bro, we're playing nothing but knockout mode. I'm not trying to figure out how to mount you and, oh, now I gotta fucking reverse your Kimura because we're playing the video game. Let's spin the stick, No. So I'm playing only knockout mode, but he'll whoop your ass, submit you, all type of shit. Bada bing, bada boom. Back in the womb, he said, let's see. You gotta scroll up, scroll up. MMA, oh, he's replying to MMA. Sean McGrady said, I sent Doe Homie via PayPal. Thank you very much again, Sean McGrady. I was scrolling down, so I didn't see that joint. MMA Vlogger Real Talk Forum said, Mike Perry is a beast. I must be a casual fan. I didn't even know about him until last week fight on Fox. Really? Mike Perry? Fucking his antics, like he knocked out that Asian. I saw Mike Perry, like when he took that fight short notice and fought Dung Hyung Lim or whatever, and he was, the fucking, you know, he went to shake his hand, and then when he went to shake his hand, just fucking got in his face. And Mike Perry's been a character since before he even, you know, since he got in the UFC, he was a character. That's when he started getting his fans, doing that craziness, and he lost to Joe Bann, and that's when I was like, fucking right in the feels. But I mean, even if he's, as I said earlier, even if he doesn't win all of his fights, he's still a dope-ass person. And when I say dope-ass person, I mean entertaining. I'm not speaking to his fucking character and his heart. But the MMA Vlogger Real Talk Forum said the UFC should have more fights on Free Fox. Yeah, they got them on Fox Sports 1, but Big Fox is, yeah, those are kind of, it's interesting. That's all political kind of crazy stuff. Johnny Utah said Davy Crockett was a racist. So am I. No, I'm just fucking around. I don't care, man. I don't fucking care, dude. I don't care who's a racist. I don't care if you're a racist. I'm not, dude. And, you know, everybody has probably stereotyped. Everybody has said something to somebody to piss them off. Like, let's say my brother was missing a big toe. Whenever we've been arguing, I'm sure I've said, that's why you don't have a big toe. If my brother was fucking half Korean and I'm not, and we were arguing, I'd probably say, that's why you're fucking Asian. Doesn't mean I'm racist. It's just trying to piss people off. And that, I think, is what goes on a lot of today. But if you do that, because how many times have we all seen someone drop the N-bomb and, you know, people overreact or whatever, but what I'm saying is every single person that's ever said it, I don't assume is racist. If you've ever went to watch the UFC live stream where they've got the chat on the side, anytime there's a fucking black fighter, usually you're going to see a bunch of fucking stupid-ass comments. But it's trolling. I look at all that as trolling. And I could just be naive, but, I mean, Davy Crockett being a racist, does that mean I shouldn't wear this fucking hat? I'm not wearing this fucking because of Davy Crockett. I literally don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know Davy Crockett. I'm sure if I Googled him, they'd say, oh, it's a fucking white guy that used to kill other races that wore a raccoon hat. All right, well, look up Jaron Benton, and that's where I'm kind of more... I'm a fan of Jaron Benton. I don't know shit about Davy Crockett, but I didn't get the hat because of either one. But it's like, I'm sure there's a fucking racist that's wore a hoodie. Oh, fucking the KKK used to wear hoodies. Like, I don't fucking care. Fuck those guys. But, All Pro Limited said, don't watch it on here. It's porn. The guys fight and then bang the ring girls. Don't you say it was called, like, bang battles? There's some crazy shit like that, bro. There's, like, WMMA where they fight and then the winner strap-ons the loser. It's not no the dudes fuck the ring girls, even though that sounds pretty crazy. Might have to check that out. No, that sounds like some shit you need a subscription to. But, that sounds pretty... Anyways. But no, there's, like, some real shit, bro. There's like a fucking Misha Taint. Have you guys ever seen that? I think that's her name. Or Ronda Rousey. I don't know. There's some crazy shit out there, bro. Like, there's some porn MMA cross relations. That's all I'm saying. The MMA Vlogger said, full-time, do you think people are shy about going live in the stream? I think so. I actually think so because I'm surprised a lot more people don't try and call in. I know there's some people that try and get it scheduled. It doesn't get scheduled. But I just figure, I mean, shit, I mean, I think so, though. I think so. Whether it's, I don't want to say they're intimidated at all. That's not the case, not by me. But, you know, whether it's they don't feel like, you know, the conversation, they have everything to say. But we'll use the word shy. I think, yeah, a lot of people are definitely shy about going in the stream, but at the same time, some people aren't. I just think some people miss it. Like, and I don't. It's not like somebody has said, "Hey, let me hop on." Like on this right now, nobody has said, "Hey, full time, can I hop on there with you?" Because I wouldn't know how to do it. But yeah, it's not like people are just jumping up at the opportunity. Like I'll have one email maybe a week, like, "Hey, can I come on?" You know, and it's usually hard to schedule because I'll reply like, "Yeah, let's do it in 2 hours," and then 2 hours comes and I might miss it or they might not have caught it by then. And it's like, all right, let's do it tomorrow. And then when tomorrow comes, one of us is here and the other one's not. So I do think people are shy to come on the camera, and I get it, but you ain't got to be live to come on my stream, nigga, because I'm one of y'all. I'm just a fucking random-ass person. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what, it's even more than that. You know how much of you guys are, like, better than me? Like, I'm literally dog shit. Human being. I'm fucking nobody. Go to the poor neighborhood, find a fucking custodian that's working to pay the bills and might be fucking homeless next month. Family is all dog shit. No, nobody, none of that. That's who I am. I'm literally a fucking nobody. You guys probably have a fucking gym membership, nigga. If you got a gym membership, you're doing better than me, kinda. I mean, I know somebody's like, oh, well, I got 100,000 student loans. It's like, okay, fuck you. You get the point. You're still doing better than me, probably. But at the same time, like, you ain't gotta be shy to come on here. I'm literally half of the people that watch this channel probably wouldn't associate with me in real life just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, for one, where would we meet? At the fucking gym? But then you're not gonna, you know, when it's not like we're like, oh, what's up? I'd love to hang out with you. You know, unless you knew me from the channel, you wouldn't really fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't know how to, like, I don't know. It's fucking, but yeah, I do think people are shy, but I don't think it'll be like that for long. I think as we grow, there will be more people that want to come on for the right or wrong reason. Shit. I wouldn't be surprised if some other person that's trying to do YouTube says, "Hey, let's do a fucking chat." I'm down. Your channel could be smaller than mine. I don't fucking care, nigga. I'll plug it. Put it in the description. If you're bigger than me, I might not even want to. You know what I'm? Because this is how it is with me. I don't have a problem helping out smaller people and shit like that and helping people, but I don't want it. And we're back, I think. But I just saw a motherfucking message. You think I'm going off motherfucking stream when my guy fucking Sean McGrady says in the chat, he said, if you say fuck quick hits, I'll drop another 10. Nigga, you could have said another 5, but now I'm holding you to it. Fuck quick hits. Fuck Oscar. Fuck Patreon, if you're part of the quick hits family. Fuck the platinum hitters, except for the ones that rock with me. Fuck quick hits again. And fuck quick hits again if you don't throw another 10. What the fuck you mean, nigga? Bro, y'all don't understand. Like, I don't ask for donations, but nigga, if you donated like $20 and said, hey, it's time to raid Quick Hits channel, that's all it's going to take, bro. I'm going in for the Skrilla. I'm telling you. I'm not going to ask for it like a hoe, like, hey, if you guys give me this much, I'll do this. But I will say, if you donate and fucking say boom, 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 I'm that type of guy, bro. Whenever I was growing up and we were hanging out, you know what I'm saying? And, like, let's say at the fucking comic book store or something, me and my brother, 8 years old. If there was some fucking white, hold on, goddamn Nerd Squad. Hey, Nerd Brigade, can you guys please go upstairs? Thank you. Bye. Look, actually, do you guys want to see what the fucking nerd herd's doing out here, family? Full-time family? Look, you see these nerds, bro? They got the fucking lights off in here. They got the fucking strobe lights and shit.
No, you don't.
Watch out. You see that? That's crazy. I opened that shit up and these niggas are fucking having a strobe party. That's fucking crazy. Mom, you want to say hi to the full-time family? I want to meet you.
Yeah, sure.
Say hi, full-time family.
Hi, people. I'm his mom, and you don't help me pay my rent. Not really.
Yeah, I don't help you pay your rent yet. She doesn't. See, she's one of those that don't see the potential in my YouTube skills.
That's a damn lie. I'm
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see, but Rich, that's gonna be a few years. Just know I got the. They're over here. All right, kids. All right, now we're getting late. Bye. All right, Nerd Squad. All right, Nerd Squad.
Come on, let's go upstairs where it's gonna get dark.
Oh, we even got fucking puppies in here and shit. Y'all want to say hi to the puppy? Where that nigga at?
A puppy.
Yeah, we got fucking Prince back here. All right. Excuse the family. Niggas is back here, so now niggas is coming on camera. Fuck you, time, man. But where were we at? Oh yeah. Oh, and the fucking stream fucks up. Come on. Go, go, go. Go, Prince. Go, go, bye. Oh shit, are we back up? Thank the Lord. I thought I was about to have to restart this joint again. But yeah, man, I don't know if you're still here, Sean McGrady, or if y'all even caught that. But fuck quick hits just in case, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want the smoke uninvited, but I'm telling you, like, it's not hard to push me over the edge. That's what I was about to tell y'all the story before the fucking lag spike came that looks like it's back. So, okay, now we're green again. But, so, like, growing up, right, at the, god damn, this motherfucking lag spike ain't fucking around. Y'all can probably hear me, but it keeps going from red to green. Red, green. So whenever it's red, I don't want to fucking start the story, and then it be fucking up. Alright, so, what I was trying to say, watch us go red. What I was trying to say though, like the comic story, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, 8 years old, 9 years old, playing fucking Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever the fuck we were playing. I was the nigga that would be at the store, and you know, the white people, not the white people, the people with money at the store had, you know, like you could buy pops, 50 cents for a can of pop, $1 for a candy bar. Well, we went up there just to hang out. You know, we ain't buying pops and candy bars. But let a motherfucker say, hey, I dare you to run across the street when there's cars coming both ways, touch the motherfucking statue at the high school, jump up there, grab your dick, run back across traffic, and I'll buy you a 50-cent pop. I'd be like, phew! You know what I'm saying? I was that kid. Like, nigga, I want a pop. Fuck y'all. And, you know, I was kind of like a class clown or whatever anyway, so. But, you know what I'm saying? Being the class clown, and I've always been that type of fucking person that did shit like that. So, it ain't gonna be too much, really. I'm probably gonna be in a YouTube beef before the end of the month, honestly. Not even intentional, bro. Sometimes I just can't hold back. Like, I gotta tell y'all this because it might be coming our way, and I don't want y'all to think it's out of nowhere. We might be having some smoke with a fellow MMA channel. It's kind of my fault, I gotta admit, but it's, fuck, I don't really want to do it. Okay, let me explain. There's another fucking MMA channel, right? Do I even want to cover this, bro? I don't even know if I should cover this. Let me see if my nigga done sent this $10 for saying fuck quick hits real fast while I decide on if we're covering this shit or not. Essentially, man, I think somebody might want some smoke, man. And, man, I gotta, fuck, man. The best offense is a good defense. The best offense is a good defense. I want to let somebody come for me. I don't want to go for nobody. Where was I going? Fucking, I don't even remember where I was about to fucking go, bro. Oh, yeah, I was going to my Gmail. See if this nigga said something else. See if he sent that 10 for saying, fuck quick hits 10 times. Oh, shit. Nope, I don't think so. Same 15, but it's all good still. Oh, wait. Did you send another 15, or is that the same 15? Am I tripping? I might be tripping. It might be the same 15. I don't care. Either way. Fuck quick hits one more time for fucking good measure. You get the point. But Sean McGrady, I'm waiting, nigga. Nah. I'm gonna hit you like felony hit me. Boycott, motherfucking boycott Sean McGrady. He said, you get booted for saying it. Booted for saying what? I don't know where I was at when I said that. I might have got booted for saying it. Yeah, right. I said it. And I'm telling you, I think that nerd might have been the dude that might have been the nerd that hacked me. Whenever I did that felony interview and they started putting porn on my YouTube out of nowhere, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this the fucking Illuminati or is this some fucking nerd hacking me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought shit was real for a second. But thankfully, that shit hasn't happened again since. But still, fuck the other side. Sean McGrady said, I'm doing it right now. Fuck Oscar. Oh, shit. Let's fucking go. Bing. Bam. Hey, I'm telling you, don't put me up on challenges like that, bro. It's too easy to get me. You should have set the bar higher. I'll say fuck that nigga for free. You should have tried to get me in trouble. Hey, if you say fuck Felony Bennett, you know what I'm saying? Not even get me in trouble, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something I don't want to say. But, nigga, if you throw me $100 and tell me to say it, I'm going to say it, but then tell you I was joking. But I'm just saying, I'm going to say it. Guild of Calamitous Intent said, hey, is he back live? Yes, sir. Terry Crow said, rip. Mad he spec, fam. Full time, are you coming back? Yes, sir, I am back. I know. The bullshit. Full-time yeah fan, we just wait out till they come at you and we'll ether them all. Till then, I'm going to leave my comment open on their community page. Yeah, it's not even him, bro. I'll just give you guys a brief discussion. Some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. Some of you might not. Now, there is another MMA YouTube channel. I don't know if they've came for me. Their fans have. Their fans are pretty fucking douchey. Their fans, have you guys seen that full-time toilet cleaner profile? Making fun of me like being a custodian, and they got the hat, and the profile is just like full-time toilet cleaner. It's like, nigga, I told y'all. Nigga, I got a video up at work. Take your channel to work day. Nigga, how you gonna diss me with something I told you? That's stupid. You think, nigga, that's the best job I ever had. What the fuck? But anyways, it's one of their fans. Come to find out, they said it was from that channel. Those people are trolling me. I don't really care, because the fact is, I've doubled their channel's YouTube views in the time that I've been a channel. And I know it's probably because I put out more content. You know, I put out 7 videos a day. They probably put out 7 a week. So, of course, my views are going to start to add up. They've got a couple, maybe 1,000 more subscribers than me at this point. They've been around a lot longer. But I'll tell you this much. They're trolls. Now, you guys know I respect a good troll. So this is more of like a fun rivalry, because I respect the guys. I respect them a lot. Just because, you know, I respect a good troll. But at the same time, I also see some bullshit. Now, I'm going to give you guys one incident, and I'll let you guys tell me if I'm wrong here. I don't think I am, but I didn't even do nothing crazy. So, there was another MMA channel that was streaming the fights. They were doing like a fight companion. But during the fight companion, they actually, like right here, if those were TVs instead of pictures, if those were both TVs, they would have been streaming and showing the fights. And they called it like Fights Live. So, the MMA channel that we might have smoke with starts straight fucking plastering, snitching, bro, like you've never seen it. Like, nigga, I don't even know if they got internet snitching like that. But I'm telling you, that's what was going on. I see it says stream health is red, so I hope y'all can still see me. But, so, mind you, those guys got the fights on. They're doing their fight companions. Bro, I go to Twitter, and I see, hey, UFC, Dana White, fucking federales, you know what I'm saying? A big copyright infringement picture. It says, hey, these guys think they can stream the fights for free, and nothing's going to happen. This is illegal. Fucking, so in my mind, that's 100% straight just snitching. And I'm not even that guy. I'm not going to fuck you up because you're snitching. I'm not that guy. Oh, I hate you because you fucking snitch. You're not a street guy. I get it, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, I don't get why, for one, the people that were minding their own business doing their stream, they got less views, less subscribers than you. It's like, why the fuck are we going out of our way to tell on somebody for no reason, a fellow MMA community member? So I'm just thinking in my head, if they're going after these fucking randos and telling on them, I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they come at me. So I never said anything to them yet, but I have just in my head been like, fucking, I'm just curious, like, how, and then those same guys will spam, you know how disrespectful it would be if someone came into our chat right now and started spamming their channel. Let's say there was a fucking MMA shit topics. If we just saw MMA shit topics, MMA shit topics, MMA shit topics, all, if you know, that's fucked up. I don't go into other people's streams and just type in full-time MMA, full-time MMA, full-time MMA. That's kind of, you know. So just in one of these live streams, I was like, who sends their fans to do this to other people's chat rooms and then snitches on other people? I'm just asking for a friend. But I haven't name dropped. I haven't did anything, made any videos, but it's just some shenanigans that I saw going on. And I'm sure some of their fans and friends are back there like, oh, yo, fucking full-time MMA wants smoke. I don't necessarily want smoke. I'm just curious, where the fuck do they do that at? But yeah, so, might be wrong. Let's see, bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom, you might be right. Let's see what else is happening. Let's see. 24/7 Fade said, I seen that coming. Fuck MMA trolls. Who's the MMA trolls? You guys are too good. Good of Calamitous Intent said, that's lame. Sean McGrady said, what happened? I ain't hip. Bada bing, bada boom said, I think Stewie and Joker are its devoted listeners. Yeah, Stewie and Joker, they be over here, but at the same time, yeah, they be over. And on top of that, Them motherfucking niggas are now on Felony Charles Bennett's channel talking about fucking, oh, these guys are here. Don't worry, Felony Charles Bennett. We're about, the real MMA fans are here. We're about to get your channel to 1,000 subscribers. It's like, nigga, who the fuck are you niggas? He's already at 920. Y'all ain't doing shit. And if you want to be for real, you know what I'm saying? The families, the full-time families really been helping, helping shit out. And I know that don't matter. All help is good help. But it's like niggas is over there fucking claiming shit. And I don't know, man. I just got a feeling. I just got a weird feeling. I just got a weird fucking feeling. Web PK Vid said, what's the channel called, full-time? See, I don't want to say what the channel's called because that would officially be me mentioning the name. A lot of you guys know who I'm talking about and shit, but I mean, it's not even like, I respect the fucking grind. There's some questionable shit, but that part just threw me the fuck off. As a matter of fact, I should probably leave that. I should probably save that. You guys want to see how petty I am? You guys want to see how petty I am? Full-time family, y'all are about to get a motherfucking exclusive. I'm about to show y'all something. I'm petty. Alright. Let's browse images. Somebody... Damn. If I put this on screen, you guys are for sure gonna fuck it, man. I'm petty, bro. I'm a little petty. But I'm not saying that. I just saw this and it threw me off. It's not even nothing crazy. I just saw this and I'm just thinking in my head, what the fuck am I looking at? Oh, where's it at? Let's see. Screenshots? Alright. I'm not... Ooh. Is it right here? Oh, there it is. Alright, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a screenshot of it. I'm not going to put the full picture up. I'm just going to take a screenshot of it for you guys to see. Where are we at? Email. Where are we at? Boom. Full-time MMA. Yeah, I got to take a screenshot of it for you guys. I just want to show you guys what I have. I don't even know what made me do this, man. What made me take this picture. I think it was like right at that time that Max Holloway replied to my tweet, so I just happened to be on Twitter, because I don't be on Twitter like that. This is like the first thing that came to my fucking... I just want you guys to tell me what this looks like. To you guys. Alright, I gotta save this. Capture T. Alright. Okay, we're back. I thought they were gonna make me restart the whole live. I was just making sure. Alright, so properties on this picture. Browse. Alright, I gotta make sure I got the right one. One of them's the full picture, but I just wanted you guys to see this part of it. Just what the fuck, bro? I don't want to get on Twitter and see fucking badges, nigga. It's not why I'm on Twitter. Blatantly pirates UFC copyright content, live streams it through YouTube and Facebook, rips off way better MMA shows doing and think they can get away with it. Think again. I'm motherfucking Mr. Anti-Piracy. We got better numbers and didn't show the fights. Like, damn, well, why the fuck do you want to get the police into this shit? Holy smokes, I gotta be careful with my copyright and everything. Niggas are trying to take me down with the quickness. That's why I gotta be careful with all this shit, bro, because that type of shit right there, I was just like, ugh. I had to take a screenshot of that. Like, nigga, am I fucking crazy? Am I tripping? Maybe that's cool. Maybe that's how they do it, man. I don't know, though. But, yeah, that shit was just crazy to me. So, that's why I was like, how can you, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, but it is what it is. I'm just saying, I have a feeling it might come. It might come. I could see one of our live streams being rated someday. Let's see. Clayton Funky said, oh shit, still live and took a long nap. Killing it today, full time. You thought I was fucking around, bro? Let's see. He said, yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Web PK Vidge said, fuck those guys. Bada bing, bada boom said, if they start revealing their intentions, we'll come at their necks and demolish them mercilessly. Yeah, there's some weirdos. Honestly, I tried listening once. They talk about some weird-ass shit unrelated to MMA. Stamina MC said, I never got around to watching that particular channel, though I've seen them spamming the shit out of Luke Thomas in MMA Hours chat more than once. That's where I'd be watching MMA Junkie, Luke Thomas. I'm like, how the fuck can you fucking spam? How can you be that guy? You know, and not even, I'm not talking about the person. I'm just saying the fans. How can you even send your fans over there if that's what you do? Or you even, because actually I saw them do it themselves, but how can you, like, spam your own channel in somebody else's chat, spam advertise, and then tell on somebody else for their methods? They're trying to use fights to get people to their channel. Yeah, it might not be the right way, but I'm sure once they get big enough, they'll probably fucking stop. Or once they get big enough, the UFC will stop them. What the fuck, dude? Where would I come in? Like, who the fuck am I? The MMA fucking channel police? Telling these niggas? Fuck no. I'm trying to figure out how they figured that shit out. I'm trying to get it on my shit. No. But yeah, man. I was just asking for a friend. Like, why would you spam advertise and then tell on somebody? I was asking for one of you guys. Yeah, one of you guys asked that, and I was just asking for you guys. Stamina MC said, I already read that. I subscribe to a guy affiliated with him, but his demographic don't keep up with any of that childish shit. Yeah, like I said, I don't want smoke, but I still see some bullshit. When I see bullshit, I'm just like, That don't mean I'm about to go over there and start, oh, motherfuck all you, until they come at me. Sean McGrady said, big full-time peep, your email. Let's go. All right. Let me maybe hit refresh. I guess it wasn't there. Maybe I should check out. It doesn't say nothing else has came, but to be fair, sometimes that shit lags. And honestly, if it didn't, it didn't. If you sent it, you sent it. I'm not about to fucking, sit here and fact check you and call you out if you didn't, but I appreciate it if you did. Thank you very much, good sir. Unless you sent like 15, because still at the top of my email it says 15. Maybe you sent 15 and then 15. Maybe that's what. Oh, okay, so you sent another 15. That's why I thought it was the same one. Thank you very much, Sean McGraves. I thought it was the same one and I didn't get the 10 notification. Thank you very much, Sean McGraves, for that, good sir. Fuck quick hits one last time just for you. Let's see. There's one show I watched that I think deserves way more of a following called Keyboard Warriors. I haven't ever saw that one, honestly. Let's see. Number one, bullshit. That's what I was about to type before I saw the stream was back live. But I just saw that Given Surname said there's only one show I watched that I think is way more of a following called Keyboard Warriors. Well, that lets me know how you feel about me, because I feel like I deserve way more of a following, but I'm not Keyboard Warriors, so I get it. I'm just kidding. Guild of Calamitous Intent said, what a fucking douchebag. Given Surname said Keyboard Warriors MMA. I don't know if I've seen from them. Sam MC said, yuck, that's pretty classless. I'm just asking for a friend. That was pretty interesting. It's like, these dudes are trying to find their way. You know what I'm saying? However they're doing it. Looked like the nigga had some cold-ass nachos he made. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he might be a chef. You know what I'm saying? So, are we back live? Or not? Oh, we're back up. I was just about to say, well, now that we're getting these lag spikes more often, I might as well get off of here for now. Come back on a little bit later. We've been rocking out today. I know it's been a long time. Fucking My girl's probably fucking up there mad about something, I'm sure. And my mom's here and shit. She stopped by and all type of craziness. So I'll probably get off of here sooner rather than later. But either way, fucking thanks everybody for coming through, hanging out. Thanks again for the super chat donations from Tommy Bones, much appreciated. And of course the PayPal donations from my guy Sean McGrady, much appreciated. Helps out so fucking much, you guys don't even realize, fucking, because I don't tell you guys, you know what I'm saying? But that shit really helps out. But either way, man, fucking, I thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll probably come back and do another late night live stream, or I'll do some news and then we'll just do a little live stream about that. Oh, I know what I have to do. Actually, fuck, I might want to do that right now. I tell you what, I'm going to shut it down and I'm going to come right back on and we're going to only do the UFC 222 predictions. I'm going to call it UFC 222 predictions so the people that don't want to watch the whole stream can just look at the predictions so I can make that the main screen. So I'm going to shut it down, probably go get a drink, maybe a snack, fucking use the restroom. Who knows, see who's all still here, fuck with the nerd herd for a little bit, walk a dog. But I'll be back in like an hour for the UFC 222 predictions. So thank you guys very much for coming through, full-time family. And later, I'll see you guys later again today. Who was it? I think it might have been you, my dog Stamina MC, who said, man, are you sure you want to do daily live chats? That seems like a little bit of a commitment. Nigga, I'll do a fucking 24/7 live stream every day. No, I'm just fucking around. But thank you guys for coming through. It is what it is. Oh, he's talking about Khabib. I'll see you soon, boy.